Welcome and hello, happy Monday. Good morning to Chillin' and Grillin' Adventures with Dan B. And BC Treasure Trails has just come through the door, as well as Pat with Park Rat Metal Detecting. Welcome, guys. How are y'all doing today? It's sunny but chilly. Let's see. It's a balmy 28. I won't even say balmy because it's not balmy. Oh, Danny boy, just to dig in. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Oh, man, I just realized that I don't have the breakfast with the side of brunch cup. Mama's Gun Detecting just snuck in through the door. Pull up a chair, Mama. Always welcome. Miss Mary Metal Detecting, good morning. Thank you all for joining me this morning. Excuse me. I just power mouthed a freaking leftover steak tip sandwich, like leftover steak tip from supper. Made a sandwich. Of course, I got the dogs underneath me in case God forbid, I drop something on the floor. I thank you all for joining me this morning and hope everybody is well. Let's see, right before I came on, Dan B said he's having a rough morning. So I'm just going to throw this out there and say rest in peace to a YouTube channel personality that goes by the name of Fat Ninja DM. Correct me if I said that wrong, Dan. I'm not sure, but he said he passed away on Saturday, so well, I'm just passing on my condolences. Sucky time. It's Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? But, we all know that. Oh, my Lord. Hey, Papa Rouse is in the house. Good morning, Papa. Hi, Pat. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing?
Getting ready to get down to doing some designs for stickers and stuff. I'm like 8 or 9 days away from starting the Advent giveaway, so super busy here, plus trying to do people's orders and all that good stuff.
Yeah, like I said, you are a man that has a lot on his plate. And I don't want to just say plate. You got like a turkey platter.
I'm telling you now, I just need to eat faster, that's all. Dang. I cracked up this morning when you said balmy 28, and I'm thinking, yeah, lip balmy.
Yeah, Jeff. Yeah. Yeah, there ain't no balmy to that.
Oh, shoot. But we're getting there. Went out yesterday, went across state. I got to put out a video later, but I haven't done the wrap up because I want to do my wrap up and talk a little bit about the Advent giveaway. But went across state with Kimberly, met up with Bob Groney. Nice. A lot of you know him from Facebook and such. And we got on some nice public properties, no less. And I dug up, the little dog tax tag they give you from 1915.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like,
wow.
I've never dug one.
Tags back then.
Yeah, I've never dug one older than 2000.
What?
So that was like just super incredible for me.
I have a freaking. I could make a tambourine by all my good ones.
Oh heck yeah! Make that tambourine. We're getting the band up together.
Well, sorry guys. Sleeping didn't wake him up. Thank God they barely make any noise. But now I just made my dogs go. Where are we going? Nowhere.
Is it piddle time? Ugh.
Oh,
I don't know if it'll show up good on screen because I don't have any proper lighting.
let me make you big.
Let me see if I can make my phone light it up. Oh, that's just annoying, isn't it? There we go.
Yeah.
Come on. Get it focalized, damn it. So there's the Park Rat Advent 2022. So that'll be the sticker that goes out with all
So your little rat's wearing a Christmas hat?
Yep, working on his list, and maybe it will look okay there.
I did. Oh, right there.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice. Fireplace, Christmas tree.
Yeah, that one took a while to put together. And, of course, I want to have a different design for the coolies and for the buttons. So I've got to get on that and keep doing my thing. But I recently discovered that I can be here in a live stream and simply open up another window to do my work.
Hey.
Go figure. You learn something new every day. So
see, I'm always afraid of like accidentally closing down StreamYard.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm what am I gonna do though? But set up over here. I got me a Sody Fizz ready to roll. I got my Breakfast of Champions, which is the Fruity Pebbles Easter Bunny I totally forgot to eat.
White chocolate. My fave.
Sorry about the blurry background, but nobody needs to see my messy digs. So,
yeah.
I
was gonna say, it just looks like you're sitting in front of like a winterized picture window.
Well, this is actually my slider, and the curtains got damaged by somebody with fuzzy feet. And we didn't want to just leave ourselves exposed to the outside world, so I put up the storm shutters there. And
there you go.
So it looks like I'm in some post-apocalyptic bunker.
Hey, it could just be another corner of your garage for all we know.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Bill, you're funny. I don't remember the last girl that said, "Let me make you big."
So yeah,
there you go.
That's what my post-apocalyptic world looks like right now.
There you go. Oh, so you blurred it on purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because that's ugly compared to the nice, expensive drapes that used to be there.
Yeah.
Okay, good girl.
It's a good thing I love you.
Yeah, well, she was a puppy then, so, and has since discovered she cannot climb screens like cats do. So, it's just, I haven't wanted to.
She can go through them, though.
Yeah, I haven't wanted to put out the money for new ones because then I'd have to do this door and the sliders that are in the dining room. And that gets expensive.
Right.
Pardon.
It's great, less filling.
Yeah. I don't have to be big anymore. I'm cool.
Oh, sorry.
You can watch me Pigman. Oh, yeah.
Oh, star of the day.
That's it. And now I can see what's going on in the comments. Good people here in this area. Chilling and grilling. Papa Roast. Bill, what's up? Planning his next marathon now that his hip's all fixed up. Hell yeah.
Nice. Awesome, Bill.
That's so encouraging. In this time, like everybody's like, oh, this has got me down, or that got me down, or this is, and bad things happening here and there. And it's like, I got a buddy who can walk normal again. It's a good life.
Tell me about it.
Hell yeah.
Tell me about it. I walked with a limp for many years, and I got the first hip replaced, and then I was left with 3/4 of an inch to an inch leg length discrepancy. Then I had to wear a little foam wedge in my regular leg shoe to compensate for the freaking pirate walk.
No. You should have left it the way it was. You know, Marilyn Monroe used to cut a 1/4 inch off of one of her shoes, like the high heels, just so that it gave her butt that little wiggle when she walked.
Yeah, I didn't have that wiggle. I looked like this.
Well, it was attractive to somebody.
Yeah, but we no, and I forgot that I used to have a strut, and I was like, I totally forgot how I used to fucking walk. But anyway, I got my second hip done, and by a female, and she did it so that she made them even. You know what I mean? So that no more limp there.
Now, when you limp a little or wobble side to side, you've got to blame it on one boob being bigger than the other.
Right.
It's like, if I forget to put extra change in this pocket, I just kind of walk in a slow circle. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, mama.
Hell yeah. That is awesome.
My leg is solid purple, hip to knee. It looks so cool. Dude, I posted my first scar. I think I had like 32 staples, excuse me, not stitches, on my first one. The first one I had done, the guy did the posterior approach, which no one does anymore. But this guy did it. I think my first one was in 2013, excuse me, was my first hip. And then my second hip was like 5 to 6 years later. Oh, Chantal, my daughter is in the house. Look. Oh, Bibbles is asleep. Hold on, I picked it up and my finger touched the touchpad. So just gonna get that. There we go, out of the way. He fell asleep around 8:30-ish. He was watching the mobile go around and la la la. The music, sorry guys, the music that you hear is not from his swing. It's from we watch the underwater stuff. Like, I mean, who doesn't like staring at a humongous aquarium? You know what I mean?
Sounds like the kind of plinkety music they play when you're waiting at the funeral home for the service to start.
Next up, yeah, he's doing good. He's doing way better now that he upped him to 4 ounces. We went away this weekend. We went up to camp on Friday night, and Chantel and her fiance had little Sprout, and unfortunately it was not a good time. The first time she watched him for us, he slept like at least 2 days. She had him for like 2.5 days, Monday to Sunday, I think it was, right? Something like that. But she was like, all you did was sleep. Like, okay, you don't sleep for 6 hours out of whack for me. You know what I mean? However, he's a little older than what he was when she had him, and he apparently was just in one of his yucky freaking moods. And it sucks when everything that you try to do that normally works for the kid doesn't work for longer than 5 minutes. So. Yes, she said she spent pretty much all day yesterday sleeping. But we picked him up. She shot us a text. I got it about 3:30 that I read it, and then we talked and all that stuff. He was overtired. He just was not letting himself sleep. You know what, Shan? I got a perfect idea for when I bring the baby. Oh, did somebody just? ring somebody's doorbell? No? Okay.
No, that's my
MJ,
phone's
IRL.
whistle-cheating at me.
Oh, okay.
It's part of being popular. You'll get used to it.
Friday afternoon till Sunday afternoon the first time. Yes, that's right. I got a video of me getting out of bed. Look like salmon floundering. Are you going to post it? Is it a short? Trust me, I know. Oh my god. The first one was definitely the worst. The second one was like a breeze compared to the first one. Shan, what I was going to say is, I totally spaced it this Friday when I dropped him off. We bought those two camp chairs, the chair and the bag. They're heavy duty. They're not the wussy ones. They got some weight to them. But the whole reason I'm bringing this up is because they go from a regular chair, and then they have these little bent rods that you stick through a slot in both of the plastic feet on either side. It's got like those little buttons on the crutches, so you can adjust them. You hold that in, and then it ching, locks in place, and voila, you have a rocking chair. So next Friday, because I know you got the swing, he had his bouncy chair, he had his papasan pillow, but the whole aspect, I understand standing and swaying. I do it all the time, but it's so nice when you have that opportunity to be able to sit and rock them too. You know what I mean? So this Friday, I know we're only going for overnight, but still, I want you to, have what I have, and I have a rocking chair in every freaking room. So I will be bringing one of the rocking chair in the bag over to you too. Yeah. I'm going to bring one over so that you can have it there while you have him. And then when we pick him up, we'll just pick everything like we did last time. I felt so bad for her, and she or standing. I know, and it kills your back after a while. It was the hardest thing for her to hit send on that message, let me tell you. But like Pick and I said, what in the hell name is that? Hey, somebody want to help me say that name above Michigan Gems? Michigan Gems is in the house. Hey, doll.
Hey, Jones, how's it going?
Puck. Fuck.
Keohanfik.
You saying it? Say it again.
Keohanfik.
Fick with a U?
Some languages you pronounce every vowel, so it could be fuik.
Yeah, she says. She just said that. Listen what? Oh, she's listening, I think is what she's trying to say. Yes, so my daughter was like, I didn't want to send you this text, but she just felt bad that the baby, no matter what she was doing, wasn't being able to calm down and have a nice, I don't want to say visit, but time there, Plus, we all know that a crying baby or a fussy baby, no matter what you do, you put them down and you can't even walk away from them because they're crying. And I'm telling you, he goes, she says, oh my God, Mom, I finally understand what you mean about, trust me, I've showed up to her house a couple of times crying, okay? Or just, getting better from crying on the way. Yeah, there are days where it's very stressful when you have a little one that just you cannot make happy. You feel like a failure. You know what I mean? You're like, I just can't get this freaking kid to shut up. He's great in the car. Is not a fan of stop signs and street lights, or the bank drive-through, because they take forever. And I'm always like, shut up. Always reaching back, rocking that freaking ABC, or I'm like, whack, I hit the hood thing, slam that back. So now, because I'm driving or stable, but still in the driver's seat, I do one of these things. I'm like a blind person to his face. Forehead, eyes, nose, this is where the binky should go, la la la. Try to shove it in there. Yeah, he's definitely a fighter. That's why I call him Plankton. He's got a couple of names, Bob, because of the head. Plankton, because when you try to burp him, he goes, you're like, I wedge my chin behind his head so I can hold him upright to burp him. Oh my God.
Oh, a lot of preps.
MJ says, yeah, what you doing over there, Pat?
Oh, what am I doing over here? I'm getting things preparated for the Advent giveaway. Now we have the awesome fridge magnets I've shown off that were made by Bill, Papa Rouse. I'm working on stickers. I'm working on buttons. I'm working on koozies. This is just one of the prizes that's going out. And these are flashlights with the custom Park Rat logo I got to put on them.
Oh, nice.
But they are bad to the bone little
JP
flashlights.
Law's in the house. Welcome, JP. Good morning.
Hey, JP. So we got a lot of money and time invested in the Advent giveaway, but I love it so much I cannot stop.
Nice. I have freaking nothing for you. Leave me alone. This freaking dog just sorry. I shared my steak tip sandwich with you. Granted, he got mostly bread, but he's got that.
Oh, that's funny, Bill. I always burp when I try to force a fart.
Yeah, well, either way, they're getting rid of the gas buildup. You know what I mean? So it's good either way. It's like squeezing a tube of toothpaste, or whatever.
Oh, you did great, Bill, with making those magnets. I know everybody's gonna love them. And that was for the Rattoberfest. So those went out. I still got to work on keychains for Brewer. Boy, I have all these great plans. Like I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna hit it hard, and do the thing. And I get up nice and early, but boy, it takes me a while to get into gear. So here I am, just coming over the wall to get started, and it's like, oh, Bean's on. Let me go there too.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we packed up the car and closed up camp quicker than ever. But we didn't bring a whole hell of a lot with us this time anyways, you know what I mean? Because the whole reason we went up there was to close up the camp. But we had just not just finished breakfast, because lunch, that's what it was. My sister made some yummy beef stew, and we had that in their camper. And then we went to our camper for a said attitude adjustment, if you will. Preparatory things just in case we wanted to take a nap.
Yeah, breathing treatment's always important.
Yeah. And my phone was on the charger, on the charger pack that we bring. So I left it in the camper. And thank God I picked it up as soon as I got in the camper and was going through it. And that's when I saw Chantel's text.
So for those of us who have trouble reading lips, she left it in the camper.
Every time you do that, it freaking kills me. She left it. Yeah, and I sent my sister a text, and I tried calling her with the Facebook Messenger call. She didn't answer the call. I sent her a text. I didn't get a response. So I'm like, okay, she must be napping. But no, she said her too. She had her phone turned down and she never heard it. But when we came out to put the last of whatever in the car, our car, I saw Ricky outside. So I said, did Trisha get my text? She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, okay. So I explained everything to him. Then we went to the camper and I told Trisha what was happening, and Little Sprout's just not a happy camper. And we're gonna go relieve Chantel and Eric because we don't want any of them being out of sorts. You know what I mean? And I know, like I said, she was like, I was good. I was just sad that he was overtired and not letting himself sleep. Like I said, I think the upping it to 4 ounces, that's another thing, peeps. Like, my niece just had a baby. Uh, she is 2 weeks old, and the baby's drinking freaking 3 ounces of formula. That is what Little Sprout drinks. Okay, he's 3 freaking months, or will be the day after Thanksgiving. Okay, granted, situations were different, you know what I mean? And he's not a problem, Bill. Um, he's thriving and he's going at, a great pace. However, I don't want him to be too far behind, you know what I mean? So I up, and there's a reason why he was crying or whatever. Again, the formula that we used, the Similac, was not in the grocery store, so we had to go to the Enfamil. But as long as they're cow milk based formula, you really shouldn't have a big transition between the formula. It's not like going from cow's milk to a soybean base. Then he would be like shitting up a storm, I'm sure. Which Chantel said he did. He did. When she had him, oh my god. So Buddy's running back and forth. Apparently, he has to go drop the kids off at the pool, or not so much at the pool, but in the field. Adventures in Michigan with Lisa just came through. Good morning. Uh,
Good problem. It's important to give kids real milk. I can't understand. You think back when all these new milks started coming out, and it's like, ooh, almond milk. Now you wonder why so many of these young people grew up to be nuts.
Yeah, well, that's what I looked up a formula. I looked up a recipe for back in the day, because back in the day we didn't have formula. You know what I mean? We had evaporated freaking milk. I mean, powdered milk in a bag or whatever. And that's what it was. That's why I said evaporated milk. And you dilute it with some water, and I fuck it, crush up some Flintstone vitamins and mix it all together, right?
Oh yeah.
But I'm just gonna run real quick to let Buddy out before he. Hey, you want to go with Buddy? Want to go outside? Come on.
That's it. We can hold down the fort while you're gone, kiddo. Not a problem. All right, we got 2 and trying to visualize. Let me see custom stuff here. We got 8 inches, right? Okay, so yeah, mathing in my head, people. You'll have to forgive me. 1, 2, 3/8. Don't let me forget 3/8. We need something to write with over here. Ooh,
Ow. So yeah, I get to my camper Friday night, and I was like, dead mouse in the sink. Kitchen sink. NorCal 707 detecting in the house. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Just want to make sure. What is Pat measuring in his lap? That's 3/8 of an inch.
The label for the flashlights.
Yeah. What is that? The thickness of it?
Yeah, well, the label area where they've got the current logo on these flashlights is actually a plastic insert that inserts from the back.
Ah.
So what I have to do is I have to take each one apart, get that insert out, get my own label in there, and then press them back in and reassemble the flashlights. And so this is like more detailed than just making a sticker and covering up their brand name. It's got to look good. It's got to be professional. So it takes a bit of time. Ooh. I try to do flashlights every year, but there's good things going in the Advent. As you know, autograph stickers from channels that have been sending me autograph stickers. We'll be putting those in the prize packs one at a time. And when we get to the end, we'll just start at the beginning again. So nobody's going to have exactly the same sticker pack as anybody else. And we got the flashlights, we got the koozies, we got the stickers, we got the buttons. We've got more of those awesome railroad nails that the Clarks had sent last year. We didn't use all of those up, so those will be going in. I think I got one here y'all can look at. And the date on this one, if you could see it, says 65, so that's 18.
Let me make you big.
Yeah, well, again, no real light to see that by, but you can see the numbers stamped on the end.
Yes.
That's 65, so that's 1865 when this particular section of railroad was assembled or repaired.
Wow.
I got a whole bunch of these still left over from last year, so I'll be adding those into the prize packs. When I make stickers for other channels, I always make a few extras. I can throw those in. I make extra poker chips. I can throw those in. So we're just filling these up as we go and hoping beyond hope that everybody likes what they get and stays happy and enjoys the Advent. What I could use everyone's help with is something extra. You know, last year I did the hot sauce. So every day did my thing, tried a new hot sauce, you know, some good, some bad. I want to do something like that this year, but I don't want to do hot sauces again because I don't want that to become just the old boring routine. You know, I mean, let's face it. Once you've destroyed your esophagus, there's nowhere to go from there.
Or your anus.
Yeah.
How about sody fizzes?
Yep, I can absolutely help you with that, NorCal. We just gotta wait until the Advent gets rolling because right now, all of my efforts being put in to make sure that that's ready to roll. On the 30th of this month is when we'll get it started, and then, you know, between you and MJ and Asakura Mining and things, of course, for JP and the gang there. Patriot. I've got a lot of people I'm adding to the list. So y'all know I have a short-term memory pufficator thing. You have to keep reminding me.
Hey, B Higgles. How you doing? Let me scroll up so I can get this comment off the board. Whoops.
Let me see. And that's a... Hey.
We got recently, I don't know where I put that envelope, so I'm not going to say one that we got Little Sprouts Prospector sticker, but I think it's in the bedroom, and I'm not going to go. I got to put everybody's name in a notebook because I got like a gajillion of these things.
Oh, yeah.
Sent on my bureau in the dining room, right here on
my address books, current stuff, all the same stuff, but this one I can travel with. So when I'm on the road,
yeah,
I got everyone.
Bobby said that you need to we need to put everybody's things in a notebook instead of having all these envelopes everywhere.
But remember those ones we had as kids that were metal, and you just hit the slider down to like the B's and hit the button.
Alphabet. Yeah,
I want one of those.
I think they still. I think they still have those.
I see them at yard sales, but
I think if you go to like Staples or something like a stationery store, maybe even Walmart. But I know I've seen them somewhere. Yeah. That's like, I don't have them in here. They brought back the cigarette lighter case.
Yeah,
the little pouchy thing.
Yeah.
But, that was before they had cigarettes made in a hard cardboard box, before you had squishable package. So you put it in that thing.
Squishable package again, but this time say it a little breathier.
Squishable package.
That's my
So I'll be there. He will be shortly. Here are my LinkedIn.
Hey,
He
Jim, how
remembers
you
those.
doing? Brian, good to see you. I didn't see you in here before.
Look at your eye.
Nothing like a good laugh.
Oh yeah,
I'm not getting much done, but I'm laughing hard. That's for sure.
Hey man, gotta have laughter. Gotta
Yeah.
have laughter. So we gotta. I think this is a Susie Q sticker. Hubby got. Then I got my stickers came in from Can Do. Our. We get a. Of course, how appropriate. It says thank you for your support, Can Do. But we get this one.
Those were fun to make.
And the holographic one, which is cool.
Oh yeah. I love working with the holographic and the iridescent materials. I'm hoping someday to break out all of this glow in the dark material I have and do something with that.
Cool. And I'm not sure if these are clear backgrounds.
Yes, that's clear.
Yeah.
And if anybody's ever interested, I can do temporary tattoos. So,
What?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you want to fit in at the family reunion and get a couple little teardrops added? I can do that.
Oops. He's still sleeping through that one. Miraculous. Okay, MJ. Tell her we all said hi. Hope everything's going well. Yeah, so we're going back to camp the day after Thanksgiving, Friday. We're going to do the overnight thing and get up in the morning, get everything that's fabric, like all the bedding and all that shit out of there. So we don't have anything that might get in the camper and use it for their nest for the winter. So we can grab all of that stuff out of there. I got mothballs, and my sister has these little, I don't like sachets, but they're rodent repellent. We get the block stuff that you chew. I had one square that I took from my bathroom, and I'm like, I'm going to give it to Trisha so that they can have it on their counter, and I don't know what the hell happened to it. Hubby was freaking out because we're all trying to get everything together so we can leave to go rescue Chantel and get the little irritable baby and bring him home. And I'm
looks like you've got a bot. Sex bot.
Somebody, I was going to say somebody kill that pig, but sorry. Sorry, we do not. No. You want to come and be normal? Fine. I know it's Brunch with Bean, but we're all set with your meat or anybody else's.
All right. Way to go, Mama. Good way to get rid of them.
I think I just blocked him.
Yep.
Please tell me I did. An error occurred. No? Oh, that's probably because we both did it at the same time.
Yeah.
My private photo here. Yeah. Take a freaking...
Yeah, there's the thing. If you're sharing them, they're not really private, are they? Dumbass.
Right.
Another thing you can try in your camper, Bean, is Irish Spring soap.
That's what Joe said. I went to the store. I was looking for Flexi Seal. The first store I went to did not have them. Have it. And they didn't have a single bar of Irish Spring. They had like a 8-bar block.
Well, that's all right because you want to pretty much put one in
every. Yeah.
Well, what we do is we look for the entry points. So for ours, we have a slider. We go at the base of the slider. We go near the doors and the windows, and I'll take a bar and chop it into like 4 chunks. And boom, 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 boom.
And they don't eat it because I know
they don't even come near it.
Really?
If you put one near your toilet and your sink drains and stuff, that keeps things from coming up the back way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna look again. Maybe I'll go to the Dollar Tree or something before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I wanted to get something in. Oh, I want to get like takeout containers to bring for Thanksgiving Day, so that everybody that's there, can grab take home stuff. You know what I mean?
You know what I like to do? Have you ever seen those? And of course, we have them because we sell Tupperware. But it's the big round piece that has like the bold section in the middle for dip, and then the little sections all around.
Wasn't that a Tupperware?
Yeah,
Wasn't?
yeah,
Yeah, I
and it has
used to
all the
have one.
sections around for the different chips and stuff.
Yep.
I take one of those with me, and when it's time to go, I put my deviled eggs in the middle, a little bit of meat here, a little bit of potatoes there. Da 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 da. I fill that thing up with my to-go stuff. None of the food's touching. It's not on some paper plate all wrapped in
Right.
foil and junk and stuff and getting messy and nasty. And my stuffing stays nice. My potato stays nice. The corn doesn't infect anything. And I take that home with all my goodies. So you can find those cheaper versions of them at the dollar store or Walmart. Even grab one of those and bring it with you just to take care of the stuff you're going to take home with you.
Yeah, I did that a couple of years. Not with the Tupperware thing. That's a pretty cool idea, though. But I did that a couple of years ago when I got like the takeout containers, and those things worked awesome. Plus, they were awesome for like hubby worked this warehouse job, and he went in at like for 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever. But I used to pack him whatever was left over from supper, and then he could just take that with him to work and nuke it or whatever. Works to keep deer out of your garden too. Well, we'll have to freaking remember that, Mama, because up in Vermont, every adult can grow 10 plants. So, but deer like the stuff. So yeah, and they can jump. So that's hubby said something about sprinkling people hair, something about human hair they don't like either. So I'm not gonna be out there shaving. Shaving my legs in the other nether regions. Dope. All right, I am going to go back and grab the dogs before I forget that they're outside. I will be right back.
Excuse me for a second, people. I'm doing mathication. Oh, back up, back up. Right, there we go. That makes better sense. Always got to add that decimation. 0.312. Heck yeah. Mondays are good number. There you get from places. Clips. Morning, guys.
I didn't say we're getting anything. I just said let's go. PA Patriot Prospecting in the house. So this was the
Yay!
old one I was talking about.
Yeah.
But I don't smoke cigarettes, so it holds my other stuff.
It's it.
Back in the day, they also had the two-piecer that you pulled. You know what I mean? That was metal. For you sandwich your cigarette pack inside.
Let me see. 0.312. That's what we're shooting for.
Live at 6:30. Yeah, so we're gonna go up again this weekend. Chantel's a doll. I already asked her, but like she said, it wasn't so much her that was wigging. She just wanted the baby to be in a comfortable environment that he's normally in. Making a grimace face. Might be waking up and might have to shove a plug in his face and see. Well, he's been there since 8:30. So trying to think. I think he ate at 8 too. So that's 3. So he's got another hour. He should, because he's been doing the 4 ounces. But I did give him some like 3 to 3 and I go with, if he has these sounds like hunger pain cries, he's getting a bottle. Not like in an hour, you know what I mean? But if it's 15 minutes before 4 hours, you know what I mean? Who freaking
Mhm.
cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. But he's been doing way better since we upped the 4 ounces from 3 to 4, I should say. Except yesterday, he was great all day, and then he, like I said, he has his fussy times twice a day. The first one is anywhere from 9 to 12, and I'm not saying 1 hour out of that time. It could be even that whole stretch of being meh, and then he either eats and falls asleep or shits or whatever, and he's okay for a while. And then his fussy time again will be like 5 to 7 ish. But that's also 7 ish is when I go out back with him because I know 10 to 1, that's normally when he falls asleep. So last night, I think I put him down like 3 different times, and every time his body hit the crib, he was like, "Hello." I'm like, oh, what the hell's going on with you? But I said, you know what? I fed him a bottle, changed him, rocked him with his face buried, and finally got him down, and he stayed down. His arms were on his sides. He was like out for the count. And when he finally fell asleep, let's say about 8 o'clock, I think it was, that he finally was gone. Shut it. I don't think I had to feed him again until about 1 o'clock. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
Mhm.
progressing. He's getting better.
Go to the printer.
Sleep, grow. And that's what they said. They said the more he eats, the more they sleep. You know what I mean? That 2 hour freaking thing was just like way. When I ever found out though that my niece's 2-week-old daughter is already sucking down 3 ounces, I'm like, oh my god. Like I don't know exactly what he weighs now. The last time he was weighed, he was 9 pounds 1 ounce, I think it was. I gotta step on the scale and then step on the scale holding him, and then whatever the difference is will be what he weighs.
Until one of you poops.
Yeah. Mashed spuds early because they get hungry. The bottles weren't filling them up. Yeah, a lot of people do the pinch of cereal in the bubba to make it a little thicker. Of course, then you have to open the hole in the nipple a little bit more to let that shit go through. And that's when the poor kid learns how to guzzle like chasing a beer real quick. The fastest 4 ounces, it's like serving them as formula with a funnel.
Oh, PA's got it right. Everybody smack that thumbs up button.
Yes, please.
Show some genuine love here.
Because we love you.
Bruh.
What the hell was I just gonna say? Yeah, so I googled what should my 3-month-old be drinking for formula? How much formula? And it says a 3-month-old should be drinking 4 to 6 ounces every 4 to 5 hours.
Or if you're Irish, a half pint.
I'm like, okay, he's on 3, so that could be part of the reason why he's not sleeping well. You know what I mean? Like, he's can fart great, so he does process whatever gas he's getting. So I don't think it's gas pains. That's why I said after Chantel went through that ordeal with him, I'm like, yeah, I think we're gonna up his formula, and he's been great since we got him on Saturday. You know what I mean? So granted, it's only been a couple of days. Like I said, he did have his fussy time last night, but he wasn't constantly crying, and he did cat nap here and there. He's not a big day sleeper here. He'll sleep a little bit, but I shouldn't say that because, like I said, he slept on my last live stream. He slept the whole time in that swing. Remember? He's been in the swing since 8:30, so I'm a liar if I say he doesn't sleep during the day. He doesn't sleep well. He's sleeping better. He's sleeping longer, which we both need that shit.
So the trick is, if you sit and always talk to the computer, he'll think you're live and sleep.
Yeah, but he normally doesn't sleep when I'm live. He's usually right here. I feel like a ventriloquist because he's usually on my lap or on the pillow. This, this is the last 2 live streams that he's actually not been here with me, huh, guys? On the couch. Everybody's like, where's Little Sprout? He's swinging on a star. I don't mind him being with me at all. However, I like him to be happy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like twirling this kid like a freaking cheerleading baton, trying to, on a cheetah branch and a freaking la la la, and holding him by the butt and bouncing him and swinging him, and it's all good. But I can't do it for long periods of time. My osteoarthritis is freaking, it's killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. But not really. He ain't killing me. He's just he's whipping me back into shape is what he's doing.
All right. Got my thing printing out. I can test the sample.
Bill, he says I can. What the hell is it? All right, Johnny detecting. Hi, buddy.
Hey, haven't seen you in forever, man.
No, my God. Thanks for joining. I hope all is well. Extra device. Sorry, I'm trying to go back on the chat here. I missed a couple of. Okay, read that. Also, give me extra devices run, please. Okay. Papa Rouse says, can see the ad now. 3-month-old, handsome, likes girl spark well. Or likes girls parked well. Did you ever hear about flipping babies so that their schedule changes? Not to be confused with dwarf bowling. Like flipping babies, is that like tipping cows?
You do that thing and see if they land upright.
No. Right now, he doesn't really have a schedule. You know what I mean? Like, I go by, again, kind of like how I do it with the chat. I go by what comes up in the chat and yada yada. I mean, it's not like I'm lost. I feed him when he wakes up. If it's 3 hours after the last time I fed him, I feed him. My phone's dying, so I got to get off and charge it. All right.
Sounds like 2 separate issues, Chantel.
Yeah. And again, let me know about Thanksgiving, and I will leave Kate in the hall with the rest of the fam, and I'll come and scoop you and Eric and Nova up if you bring her. Love you.
Here's my ruler.
And I will make sure that I got that freaking rocking chair in a bag packed for you for Friday. Love you. Yes, we're not gonna be there all weekend. We're just gonna go up and shut up, Mike. All right, baby. Have a good day. Yeah, we're gonna go up Friday night. We got there this past Friday night around 6:30-ish, 6:45. Quickly threw our shit from the car into the camper, heated up the camper long enough so that we took the chill out so we could leave the dogs. And then we went with my sister and brother-in-law out to eat for supper. They drove, thank God, after driving 2.5 hours. We were the passengers. But yeah, we went out to eat, and then we went home and, we went to our separate campers for the night. I think we actually called it a night. That's been like one of the longest times that we've been awake up there. But I think we went to bed around 11. And again, we light the heater. We let the heater go on 5-10 minutes, whatever. Get the camper warm, and then he shuts it off so it's not running all night. We don't kill the battery and la la la. And we have a really thick comforter on the bed, and it's great. Keeps you warm. And it wasn't too bad because I get up a couple of times in the middle of the night to tinkle, and I didn't see my breath in front of my face, and it wasn't like, but is it cold? Yeah, it's cold. It's definitely too cold to bring the baby right now.
That was an epic failure.
Milo, shut up. He's in the kitchen freaking whining. Right? Johnny, have you been out lately? Have you guys gone out hunting with the crew?
Danny boy.
I'm going to add to your cellophane sound with my cellophane sound.
Mm-hmm.
Time for some boners. Where's Jeffa?
Next, we'll be playing a game of brown chicken, brown cow.
Vehicles gear. It's here. Shop on the YouTube home. Danny, boy, just a digging went out. Digging yesterday. It was 36 degrees, cloudy and windy. Man, was I cold for 4 hours.
Tell me about it. I almost had to put on socks and underwear. Can't stand it.
Long underwear or short underwear?
It's regular underwear.
Right?
We were down to 58 degrees.
My cousin had this thing about on Facebook. He had a post and he said, putting clothes in dryer. People are putting them on.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, beware the zipper.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
he writes back, I don't know what kind of underwear you wear. But mine don't have zippers on it. I was just saying that, between the grommets, if you have Levi's or whatever, anything that's metal is going to retain heat. So when you're slipping your junk and stuff in your pants.
Yeah, one of the things we used to do up in Maine was, you go to bed and the last thing you want to do is get out of your warm bed, take off your warm pajamas, and then put on cold clothes. Leave your pajamas on and put your clothes on over that. You're going to be wearing 9, 6, 7, 8 layers anyways while you're out there scraping your car and doing. Nobody's going to know.
Right?
The only problem with that is you got a lot of layers to get through when it's time to take that morning dump.
But see, Danny boy, you would be the one that would get burned by the zipper. Because you do not have that Fruit of the Loom guard. Nothing worse than having a branded zipper mark.
It makes for a pretty good looking scar.
I guess.
Oh, well, I'll show you later in private.
Oh, shit. Eek.
It's right. It looks like Franken prick.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Adidas is a little too big. They're not interested already. Okay, he must be talking about his clothing or whatever line. I lived my whole life in the White Mountains. Above 35K, I'm okay. Not a nice Spanish silver. Wait, I got a nice Spanish silver. Last time out. Nice. Congratulations, Johnny. I don't know if I'm not going to say it because it's a live stream. I was going to say, I was watching one of the crew's videos,
I'm
and
gonna blank myself out here. I'm still gonna be able. I gotta run outside and suck a butt, and I'll be right
not a
back.
problem. Hey, whose buddy you sucking?
Oh, my own Winston. Right
No,
back.
I noticed some jewelry, a ring on somebody's hand, and I wasn't sure if that ring was always there or not. So I was going to question you on a certain person, but I won't because it's none of my business. But I was like, cool if it happened. Yeah, I don't think we've gotten anything Spanish, other than like the peso or something like that. We put our clean, changed clothes in our sleeping bag with us before we went to sleep. Body heat pre-warms them. Nothing worse than putting on ice cold bra. Take care, Johnny. Thanks for coming in, and hope you have a great, happy Thanksgiving. Hubby sits on his clothes sometimes before putting them on. You know what I mean? Like his pair of pants or whatever while he's having a cup of coffee. He'll sit on them to warm them up before putting them on. Ugh. His head's going from side to side. I'm sure he'll be screaming soon to wake up. What we looking at here? Okay, we've been on for about an hour, right? Yeah. 1 hour and 1 minute and 39 seconds. Cane Friday. Thanks for joining. You're not getting anything from me, so get away from me. You share one thing with the dog and they think everything you have is theirs. Will I be here on Black Friday? Is that the day after? Yeah, that's the day after Thanksgiving, right? I think so. I don't think we're heading up until after he gets out of work. So I will do my stream. I don't know if it's going to be 2 hours or not. And then I got to travel to town to bring Little Sprout to Chantel's. And then come back and make sure we got all our stuff before heading up. And again, I don't mean to say all our stuff because it's not like we're going to be there for the whole weekend. We're just going to be overnight. So, the clothes that we got on our back and the fresh change of clothes and probably something to sleep in, maybe, possibly. The old saying that if you're in a sleeping bag somewhere where it's freezing, two people or whatever, you take your clothes off and you will produce more heat. And I don't mean friction from rubbing. But we do tend to keep all our shit on when we climb in bed when it's freezing. I think I will. I think I should. Did you guys notice that I get a new thumbnail, if you will, for the Brunch with Bean? I got rid of the cartoony looking bean and I added it's kind of cartooned but not, you know what I mean? It's not all the way so you can still see us. But anyways, yeah, it's me and Little Sprout. Oh, when you went, yeah, see, winter camping. Even my husband being in a camper, and he's just said it this past weekend. I don't know how anybody can do winter camping, especially in a tent. Be freaking miserable. Of course, he doesn't realize that the people that are like into that stuff. They don't just go there with the freaking candle. You know what I mean? They have the tent heaters or whatever you want to, they have the tents and the mummy bags or whatever that are supposed to be for below zero. Milo, shut up. The cartoon eyes. I know. I thought it was cool when I first made it, because I did go from a picture of me, um, one obviously that I wasn't so agreeable on, and I turned it into a cartoon. But I wanted something there for Brunch with Bean, so. And since Little Sprout is usually now co-host, co-anchor, whatever you want to call it, I used the picture that Joe screenshotted and sent to me like last week or whatever it was, and I was like totally floored. I loved it. It came out awesome. Yeah, it's like Kane Friday. I almost said Kanye when you came in. I said no. Read it again. Ding ding. My long tent is 10 degrees Fahrenheit. We got 3 inches of snow. Wow. My daughter went winter camping with this. It's supposed to like keep you in school, blah, blah, blah. And they reward the kids to going to school and getting good grades. And they would do like, I wasn't sure if it was once a week or bi-weekly activities like skiing, um, like those trusting things where you got to cross a stream where you're on the ropey type thing and you got to cross, but you're there for your team members. And then there's the other thing where you shut up, you climb a few steps up a tree or whatever and fall back into everybody's arms. It's all about trusting and being part of a team and blah blah blah. But yeah, they went winter camping, and I guess there was a cabin for just in case. And all the girls ended up going into that cabin, and I think they had a heater. I don't know if they had a fire or not, but they definitely were warmer in the cabin than they were outside. And for some reason, the people, the chaperones or whatever, they didn't let the boys go in that camp. Like, no, if it's that cold where you're going to let all the females go in there, then they should have that option too. $52 today, having a heat wave, B. Hill says. Yeah, we're looking at, what is that, 34? 31 right now. What are you doing for a giveaway, Escura? Usually don't enter giveaways unless I am a long-time subscriber, as I don't want people thinking I'm only there for the giveaways. Screw that. I'll be freaking, not to say that he scrolls looking for things that say giveaway, but yeah, if he knows that somebody's giving away silver, like an ounce round or a bar, you're freaking right he's going to be there. He's got one chance out of how many that are in the person's giveaway. Shut up. Shut up, my. I'm like, what is that noise? Pat's coming back.
Yeah. I'm coming back, slow but sure. Here I am. Ta-da!
Just hoping that we don't freeze up this coming weekend. If I can dig out another good weekend on Clad, I will be more than happy for this month.
Uh-huh. I kicked butt on Clad yesterday. It was awesome.
I'm me. I don't know how to be anything else, so I'm definitely not a fake. I'm trying to I'm trying to smooth out some rough edges. I'm trying to. Now that we have Little Sprout, I still drop the F bomb, and hubby cringes every time, but fucking well. He's like, you can't give me the good first word. I don't think so. Most babies cannot do right away. So it's
In
going
the
to be
Guinness Book of Records, yeah. Baby's first word, F-bomb.
Yeah. Too funny.
Oh yeah, these things are gonna be rough to take apart. I'll tell you what.
My hang up, mean. I guess I am worried about what people think of me, and I totally get it, Brent. I really do. I don't go look at my husband fell asleep because somebody did like a 6-hour giveaway thing. Yeah, no, not for this kid, okay? I mean, I know we did that 24-hour live stream that everybody, was in on it. But to sit there for 6 hours, or have like a 4-hour duck race, no.
No.
No, sometimes 3 minutes is too long for a fucking duck race, okay?
Especially if you've got to listen to that damn music with it.
Right?
Always got to count pennies, man. Every coin counts.
That's like everybody's like, oh, I found a wheat cent, la la la. We got like one of those old green wine bottle jugs that every time we find one, we put them in, okay? But yet, usually when we correspond with somebody, we tape that to a piece of paper and we say, here's a lucky penny from Team Clambake, and we give away our freaking wheat cents all the time. Do a craft project with them. Have you seen the bar countertops done in resin? Yes, Mama. I've also seen pennies like that. People put the pennies on the bar top or their bathroom floor, and then they epoxy them, which is cool too. Because shot it. Copper is, copper's cool to look at.
I saw a video where these kids went to bring this car down and see if they could sell it to the car lot, and the car lot offered them $500 for it, and they were like, "Nah, man." So they went out and got $3,000 worth of pennies and glued them all over the car, and went
outside or in?
Outside.
Oh my god!
And then brought it back to the car lot and got the price they wanted because it was a unique car at that point.
Wow. No problem.
Whew. Yeah, it's gonna be a job, man. I think might have to rethink that. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see.
10 pennies counts as a dime. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss something before that comment?
I know there's people outside. Dog hates it when there's people outside.
Yeah, mine always freaking yap too.
I know. Everything's killable. You're the queen. That's
Awesome. I just fill up a bucket or tube with them for a year. Pennies, that is. I almost come close to filling the tube with pennies. Probably over 3,000 pennies. Was those the pennies that you dropped when you went to the coin star? I know. He had a bag. He had like a hefty bag, like hefty. I don't know if it like scraped against the corner of the machine, but yeah, poor Dan was like, my pennies were all over the floor.
V5 Philly. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt for sure. I know. It's awesome stuff.
Yeah, we got pans too. We gotta finish doing our copper pay dirt bag that we got from Brewers Prospecting, which was actually from Vendetta. Vendetta donated or whatever it was the copper for that giveaway. We ended up winning it, but we still got like half a bag that we haven't panned. Plus, Jeff said because we're still newbies, you know what I mean? But he was like, "Oh, by the way, the rocks, when you get the bigger pieces out, he goes, don't throw those away, smash them because you never know, you might have like gold pieces stuck in there."
Mm.
I'm like, "What?" All right, we'll be sledgehammering them. Guido's in the house. Good morning.
Hello, Brother Guido.
Did you get your T-shirt? I saw my rock guide this weekend. We quit
Still
selling
works.
later as there was not enough demand from customers.
Park rat, yeah, baby. Woo.
Nice.
Here we go. Twink. Boy.
Cool.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh, and a strobing effect
Oh,
too.
yeah. So,
Guys, you did.
whew,
Yours is different than everybody else's, and I'm sure. I think I, sent that. There he is. Big's in the house. I. Funny thing is, when I do those little baby teas, the onesies, they're at all different times of the night. So I could be like rocking or feeding the baby, and I put them down, and then I go puff puff paint. And a couple of times it'd be like 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm doing whatever, and I didn't realize that my hand brushed against, let's say, hashtag barfam or something like that, and I get the paint on my hand, and then I drag it across the fucking onesie, and I'm like, ah. So, anywho, I kind of did that with Guido's. Not a big drag, but there was enough to make a smear. So I ended up doing a peace sign at the bottom of the onesie where the smear was. And then I think the Mark Miller one, the one I made for Mark Miller, it's got the heart with the baby feet in it, and then around that had like musical notes. So his is slightly different. And I wanted to say, Pat, I I feel bad because JP was like, "You don't have clinking bottles on your baby tea." Now, what does that mean? Did I forget to do those black marked
no, what it
bottles?
means is my bottles are like this,
Straight up.
and the clinking bottles come together.
Ah, gotcha.
I
I
don't think
was
there's any class difference for which style you got.
right.
And if anything, if I'm the only
Listening.
one without clinking bottles, mine is more unique.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I was having. I almost said I was having nipple issues, which I was, but not my nipples. The nipples that I drew on the bottle. Okay, the covers of the bottles were like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the nipples were like, they were just so totally fucked that I had to white them out, let it dry, and redo the nipple. But I'm sorry that your things are clinking.
And yet somehow I think I'll be able to carry on.
Yeah. Hey, it's the backside of the shirt, anyways, right?
Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna wear it any place other than in the pool.
Yeah. My ex used to wear the baby tees. He did roofing, and whenever they had to rip a pitch roof, they did it like they tried to get there before sun up, because as the day progresses and gets hot, man, um, ripping pitch has insulation, fiberglass insulation in it. So
Mm-hmm.
they would cover their faces with the baby tees, and they would like just cut a hole out so they could, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They can do a day of roofing and then go rob a bank before going home.
Robin Banks, no, thank you.
I'm doing good, Stu. Thanks for joining us this morning. Stu's metal detecting's in the house. we were talking, so I didn't properly get to throw it out there. Yeah, nipple problems. You don't know the half of it.
One time when I was in my 20s, I used to do balloon art. And, when somebody makes like a dog or a cat, that's kind of cool. I would take lots of balloons and make big things like giant butterflies and dragonflies and stuff like that. I got asked to do a party at this fancy place, so I went ahead and yeah, I'll do the party. But there was going to be lots of kids there, so they wanted me to dress like a clown. And it was like, I don't dress up like a clown. But they threw enough money at me, so I dressed up like a clown. And the party was a success, and it was a Friday, and I was all excited. I was going to have me some money for partying on the weekend, and these people gave me a check. And it was like, I ain't got no time. I got to run to the bank and cash this check. The last thing you want to do in this world is run into the bank right before closing dressed like a clown. That did not go well for Park
by the security guards.
Yeah. I got cornered and so I had to explain myself and all this, and then cops are
already. Freeze, bozo!
It's like, I just want to get my $180. I wasn't going to tell them I needed to buy a bag, but I needed my money.
Right. Doesn't matter. You didn't want your money. It's okay.
Yeah, that was a fun afternoon. There we go. Oh, treasure charger.
Everybody is welcome into the chat, this stream. Everybody except those trying to peddle their bodies. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm all set with that. Like,
yeah, if you want to post links to where your private photos are, go somewhere else. Now, if you're here and somebody makes you an offer, as often happens to me, well, then, you work your deals and play it cool. Yeah. So. I've had people give me money not to see my private photos.
MJ's back. I hear you. My husband's the same way. I'm like, he hates it when I say, "Oh, it's Friday today." Every day is freaking Friday to me. You know what I mean? So Friday is just a normal fucking day. He's like, "Yeah, people that ask what day it is really bug the shit out of me." Well, sorry.
Well, it happens all the time to me, Stu, but look at the hair. I'm bound to draw a certain amount of attention,
Who's offering money for pics? No one, but of course they're going to come in here and try to peddle their wares. You know what I mean? I can't stand that. Same thing with my phone will, show a little red dot, which means I got a new comment or something through the YouTube studios. So that dot lets me know that somebody somewhere along the line said something. And I swear to God, after every live stream that I have at least one, and they're not there during the stream. They do a comment afterwards, and it's anything I see there that has to do with that even remotely says sex or something in a different language, but I still can make it out. No, I block that crap. If you're not saying, "Hey, Bean, great stream," or, had fun, whatever, your stuff is being blocked, deleted, whatever. It's not going through. Guido, Mama says, "Oh, you do, Mama?" Amish country.
She digs. Hey.
She digs it, Rosa. Welcome. Thank you for coming today. How's the weather your way? Freezing? MJ, I would never delete you.
We are doing well. Speaking of doing well, let me get back to my sticker thing here. Because I know everyone can see me.
Yeah,
That's
we're
good.
thinking of having new ones made up ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
just don't know if we're gonna go with the keep the clam design and change up the one that we have now, the iridescent one that has the all our tools.
Mm-hmm.
Says Team Clam Bake. I think we're gonna go with one of him metal detecting at on the beach, and do have that one turned into a sticker.
We can do that. Or you can get somebody else to do it. My feelings are not hurt either way.
Well, I would definitely ask you to do it, Pat. I know that you are freaking extremely busy. You know,
That's okay though. Getting someone's design done and ready is really like right now. If Thomas 907, he's like, okay, man, I need more stickers. Are you making any changes? Nope. Okay, boom. I can bang those out and get them out the door. You know, somebody says, I love my stickers the way they are, but I'd like to have this added. Boom, one little thing added. I can get that done. Boom, right out the door. If somebody's like, I've got some ideas for a sticker. Okay, that's going to take us going back and forth for a while, and
right,
so those kind of things can be time. I put people on a list, is the order that they come in at, but depending on what they need, really depends on what gets done first. Somebody might already
right.
have a pre-existing design, or they just don't want to go through their normal distributor. Thank you very much, and I can work with that. Oftentimes I see things that are like, oh, they'll send over a really great picture, but the problem is they've made the picture on a sheet of paper, and then they want it made into a sticker, and not realizing that when you shrink all of these designs down, you're going to lose some detail. And then
Right.
I'll do a sticker for somebody, and they love the sticker, and now they want it on a poker chip. And then
Oh,
what
geez.
you don't understand is that poker chip stickers are just a little over an inch. So that often calls for a little bit of redesign so that you don't, again, lose the detail. It's like, okay, you can't make out the look on the characters' faces or the little details of stuff in the background. It's just going to be too busy, too ugly. And so for eye catching, sometimes things need to be redesigned.
Yeah, I'm on the fence about number one, Stu. We don't have any more of the holographic ones because those ones were a short pack, whereas the Team Clam Bake clam ones were they cost less than having the metallic ones made.
Yeah, her
So,
clam is much bigger than you think.
yeah, my clam is not huge. I have the perfect clam.
I read that on a bathroom wall somewhere.
No, 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 you didn't, because there are only a certain number of people on one hand, possibly trickled over to the second one, that is ever
Mhm.
deep sea dove.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry about it, Dan. I'm already thinking about your poker chips. Of course, we'll have the YouTube logo on one side, and on the other side, we'll have your wiener with the name. And oh, don't think anything bad about that. If you haven't seen Dan's stickers, they get a nice big wiener on them, and now his lucky leprechaun has been added. So these are the stickers he'll be getting next to distribute,
Now,
and
see,
that's series 2.
I like how your stickers are like kind of cartoony. You know what I mean?
But I do move around with things like Carson's sticker that I did for Carson prospecting actually has him on the sticker. You
Really
know, with a nice background. I think
nice.
I may have one up here to show off. Let's take a look through my extra sticker pile.
Now, you guys, anybody that wants to do a sticker swap, hit us up. I just put the email in there. I usually have it going across the scroll,
Mm,
but today I changed it to say Happy Thanksgiving.
yeah. I'm sure I can find one in here somewhere. I got a bunch of hashtag Monday Digs stickers. There's a clam bumper baker. Yeah.
Here
we go.
it is.
What are these ones? Oh, those are. These were awesome. Yes.
Here we go. If you look down here, it says it's going by right there. That would be our. I think I wrote it right. Chick-fil-A Cinder's mom 2000 at yahoo.com. Cinder was the name of a Robbie I had back in the day. And in the year 2000, go figure.
Yeah.
So yeah, my email address is going to be 23 years old.
I had a couple extra of those. Did not know that. So yeah, we'll throw those in the prize pack. So yeah, extras and junk and stuff I've been putting in here to add to the prize packs. I don't have any of the Carson stickers extra to show you, but it did come out very nice.
Nice. I believe you because all the ones that I've seen that I know that you've done are awesome.
I may have a picture of it on my phone. Let me take a look because I'm actually quite proud of that one. That was a super idea to get that on there. And he had to send me several pictures until we really came up with one that would work.
It's my beauty regimen that I shared with all of you last week. It's that preparation H.
Mm-hmm.
Gives new meaning to the word ass face. But thank you. I have dropped some weight. I think it started to happen before we actually got Little Sprout. Oh my god, guess who's at my door? Hold on.
There it is. That's the Carson sticker.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Sweet.
To the rescue. There
I was
you
just
go.
gonna say, jump up to the rescue. What's going on?
Sticker master.
Thanks, Stu. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to keep you up there, big boy.
Sticker master. Yeah, I got one.
Oh yeah.
I could show you. I don't want to. I could show you my freaking driver's license photo that I took last year. You guys would shit if I put it side by side with my face right now. You'd be like, that ain't you. That's gonna be your fat fucking sister.
Surely not.
Like I said, I'm getting the definite. My husband, so funny.
They say the camera adds 10 pounds. That's why I keep photographing my junk.
Oh, yeah, but if it's only a chode.
Yeah, you know, it's all about camera angle.
There you go. That's the fish, the walleye look.
Yeah.
When people use that shit when they're trying to sell their house, and you're like,
Yeah.
why does that room look like?
Yeah, it's like I thought it had a dining room. It's like you're in it as you hit your elbow on the wall. Really?
Right? Like, holy shit. My God, I'm sure.
Oh my goodness. You too. What are we gonna do with y'all?
And again, for all you new people here, this is an adult stream.
It's it.
Yes, we do have a little bibble over there, but he don't know what the heck we're saying right now. And pretty much everything I say on my live stream can be taken one of two ways. So that's up to you on how you want to take it. But it's all in fun. It's all in jest. It's all good humor. And I'm sorry if I rub you guys, want any of you the wrong way. That's not what I'm trying to do. But I'm me, so I'm not apologizing. Take me as I am or take the door. Everybody goes, exit station. Over to Grandma Kelly's. Clean life, clean living. Again, Not making fun. I'm just Brunch with Bean. No, I'm clean, but yeah, I just talk this dirty. Oh
The
well,
old banger.
I could make what the fuck's his name? I could probably make Howard Stern blush. Not that I'm proud
That
of that,
would
but
be
hey,
interesting.
know,
That would be interesting to see.
that would be yeah. I don't see me being on anybody's broadcasting.
Oh
They'd be
yeah.
like, "Oh my God, she's worse than Roseanne." People are getting upset with Roseanne's videos and swearing. And again, I don't. I mean, I understand somewhat. You know what I mean? Like, I try to keep it kind of sort of under wraps if Gene's around. But if anybody should be forgiving, it should be your friggin' reverend. Whatever, minister. I don't know what the hell you call him, and
Your spiritual leader.
Swear if you want to.
like I said, I started to tell that story about the picker ball and the air gun, remember? Well, no, yes, it was on Pat Zoom. Remember that, Pat?
Yeah.
I started to tell the story of the TikTok video that my cousin sent me, and it was pretty much somebody naked holding on to a bar stool with butt facing outward, and then
That was a great wedding.
and then you had that person with like a freaking air gun, a pellet gun, but it had those, those picker balls that get stuck to your sock when you walk through the dry brush.
Yeah.
It was something, but the size of a pauper marble, and this person fired upon the one hanging onto the stool, right in the kisser. The scream that came out of that person. But anyways, I started to tell that story, and Gene was like, "Okay, yeah, time for me to go." Sorry, didn't mean to chase you off. That was my first time on Pat Zoom, mind you.
Yeah, but Gene didn't run off because of that. You know?
Well, that's why it was like I came through the door and he grabbed the fucking other side of the revolving door. See ya.
We always have a good time at the Zoom.
I know. I need to come back. I just feel bad sometimes because I'm like the only chick there, unless Robert and Melissa are there.
Yeah.
Then I'm not. But
Yeah, they haven't been on there in a while, but they got so much other stuff going on Wednesday nights. Rachel's doing her live stream, which is awesome fun. If you've never been over there, check it out. And they co-host with her, so they're doing their thing, having a good time. And that's the great thing about the Zoom is it's not taken personally. If you're there or not there, my feelings are not hurt, And just like right now, the few of us that are up on screen here at Zoom, it could be just us and we could be having a fabulous time. Nobody's worried about stats. Nobody's worried about offending anyone. Nobody's worried about language. We're just there to hang out and be friends.
Bye, Behagles. Thanks for coming. Roseanne, you got to, when I had a discussion with my daughter Chantel before I actually made our YouTube channel because she's younger than I am, and they're in the now and blah blah blah, and I asked her, I told her, what do you think, and blah blah blah, and she's like, be yourself. Don't force anything. Don't try to be anything that you're not, because you're freaking hysterical, Mom. Being you know what I mean? And anybody that's around you laugh their ass off, they have a good time, you know what I mean? So she said, and you and Pick together are hysterical. So just on how you feed off of each other. So she said, don't change it. Just go, have fun, but also realize there are going to be haters, or you know what I mean. There are people out there that live to cause drama. And oh shit, do we have somebody backstage?
People do that. I am gonna mute
Oh,
my
sorry,
microphone.
JP.
Oh, I'm missing.
I didn't hear the boop boop when you were
JP,
below us.
I'm gonna mute my microphone because I'm also using the computer to fire up the cutting machine, and this will be cutting some of the vinyl for Brewer's new keychains.
Nice.
So that's going to be making some noise, and I don't want to disturb anybody, but I am here.
Alrighty.
What's up, JP?
What's going on?
56 a week.
Monday morning with Bean.
Yeah. What's
Gotta
going
get my
on,
daily
JP?
dose.
Oh, just getting some mail ready to send out.
There you go.
Sent Parker at 3 signed koozies for the Advent thing. And
Nice.
my stickers are running low.
MJ, you're too funny. Like I said, a lot of people's
As long as you don't have any changes, JP, we can bang out some stickers for you.
nice.
Yeah. Or if it's little changes, we can do those quick, but I definitely don't want to leave you hanging during the holidays, brother. So just let me know. Let's see how my test cut
Mama
went.
says, "Hey JP, did I see you in Brandon Copics live coverage of the snow in Buffalo a couple days ago?"
Yes, Mama, you did.
Awesome.
Now, we were camping the other day, JP. Were you supposed to have a live stream during the morning, or did you accidentally hit AM instead of PM?
I accidentally did not click the button that says AM or PM.
Okay, I was like, because I guess you had some people there, and I'm like, because we were up at camp, and hubby was like, "Oh, JP's got a live coming on." I go, "He does." And it says still waiting for JP, and I go, I have a feeling it might have been an accident.
Might be waiting a few hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roseanne, I forgot to click the PM button. So.
Yeah, I did that once, and I actually hit the PM for Brunch with Bean, and then I realized, because I seen it in the upcoming or whatever, and I said 10 p.m. Hello, oh my God, no! So I hurried up and went back, and I was like, oh my God, I can actually edit it. You know what I mean? And I changed it from PM to AM.
Yeah, once I was on the creek, I couldn't do anything with it. So I just went in the chat and said, "Whoops, see you guys in 12 hours."
I showed the can do. Oh, he is in. Okay. I saw a can do, and then hubby said we got can do stickers, which I did show him earlier, but not everybody was in the house, so we'll show him again.
Yeah, I'm down to 6 stickers.
So we got
6.
an awesome flag card, of course, and then we got. Group. We got the clear background. 2 of those. Then we got the shiny. So I'm sure we're gonna keep this one and this one, and they'll go on our board. And then these ones will go in the bulk stickers that we have from everybody's channels, and we always try to give away awesome stickers, when we do a giveaway or just
Can do got the onesie.
Yay!
Yeah, you got thinking bottles.
And
He said it was a little tight in the crotch, but he thinks he can make it work.
Yeah.
The funny thing was, he said he wanted an adult size one. Good luck with that.
It'd take a lot of fabric paint to do that.
I get paint. That's not a problem, but it would be like, holy moly. And then again, I'm trying to think. I don't know if I've ever seen the long johns with the drop drawer in the back being white. You know what I mean? And I think they're kind of like thirsty thickness, so that would be kind of my t-shirts look okay, but like, you know, because they're hand painted, that even like as much as I try to be very stable or whatever when I do the actual names and the printing, it still looks like freaking crap. It still looks like a kindergarten person wrote it, you know what I mean? But it's because you're trying to do it in that little material kind of moves, you know what I mean? It, even though I clamp it all down, it still kind of moves. But oh well, it is what it is. They're handmade. I know a seamstress too, Mama. Her name is Mama. Oh, you mean like to make can do a freaking his own? Oh my lord.
Hey, JP,
What?
doesn't Miss JP and the Bulldogs have something
Can make
going for
stencils.
Saving Grace?
Yeah,
Is it
kind of, sort of.
like the flag?
Yeah.
Might
He
be
said,
some
"Oh,
people
I'll
in here
find
that-
an adult-sized onesie."
There might be a few people in here that's not aware of the awesome thing going on for Saving Grace Canine over there here. So I didn't know if you might be able to plug it for her or not, because that's a beautiful flag she's got up for a
That's a
raffle.
big engraved "Don't tread on me" with all four branches of the military in the corners.
Oh, nice. That
Big
sounds
slab
good.
of red oak.
Yeah, it's a big flag.
Let's see if I can, maybe I can get
Nice.
Please plug. That's what Pick said. Please plug.
And it's called the leotard. That's too funny.
There it is.
Hold on. Oh shit! I just dropped chocolate out of my face. Milo.
not done.
Oh no. Mm-hmm.
Vocalize. Can you? There we go. That's a little better. Yeah. Doing
Sweet.
that till the first of the year. $10 a ticket.
$10 a ticket. That's a good deal for an awesome flag made by a veteran.
Sorry, I'm going back up. Duluth makes those one-piece underwear. Adventures in Michigan with Lisa says. Good morning, Thomas 907, in case I didn't say that.
Now, wasn't that flag JP just showed, wasn't that made by one of the veterans who's actually benefiting from the work that's being done
Yeah.
out there? So, awesome way to show the support and see how well that support is helping our veterans.
Yeah.
They just got a $25,000 check from the Garrett Torney Foundation yesterday, and there's going to be another one in the spring.
That's awesome. I know they do great work for the veterans.
I didn't know if it would leave like a residue, Mama, on like the inside. So, like, you know, if you wear the shirt, it might be irritating if it's rubbing against skin. My husband says about the Duluth thing. Yeah, but do they have a snap crotch? I don't think so, Dave. I think they get the drop down backside unless you get a bodysuit. So then you have to go look, see, then he would have to go to like dance class wear or whatever gear. You know what I mean? And find one piece. But I don't know if dancers actually have the breakaway or if they still just wear the I hated the bodysuits that were all one piece. I was never so happy when they did start making the bodysuit like a freaking a onesie so that you have the snaps totally
Wouldn't that
certain
be,
you gotta get undressed from your shoulders to be able to have to go to the bathroom, you know what I mean?
wouldn't that be called a leotard? I mean, what the adult onesie, the leotard that the ballerinas wear?
Yep. Well, it depends on like what do you call the suit
He's a
that
big man. He can pull the crotch to one side.
funny? I actually was going to say that, Pat, but I said, I don't think too many people would appreciate that.
You just
Kind of
get
like,
him straight.
Crotchless leotard.
kind of like your bathing suit. You pull it to the side. Hello. Don't have to get undressed. Not just that, like you guys will never. Well, some of you wear suspenders, but when you're a grown-ass woman in a little cubicle with a toilet behind you, and you're doing that pee-pee dance as you're trying to get your shit undone, and you're hoping that you can hold that shit. Oh my God, it sucks.
Preaching to the choir, Bean. Preaching to the choir.
Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. I appreciate it. Actually, wow, we're like 10 minutes before our 2-hour mark. But I have nowhere to go. I don't have to go anywhere today, I should say. No appointments or anything like that. So we can chill out if we still want to. No rush. I feel bad when I have a screen full of people up here with me and I'm like, hey, guess what? Get out. I have to fucking go. I mean, I've never said it like that, but yeah. I would love to be able to sit here and shoot the shit all day, but then again, I'm also looking at the time frame of Little Sprout. It's going on noon. He's been in the swing since about 8:30, so he will be awakening shortly. And when he does, he will be like, not to be like, what? My bottle ain't ready yet? No. He's not like that, but yet when he's hungry, he'll let you know. Oh, peepers are open. He's looking like, I can't keep him in there too long, too, because he's got like his blanket rubbed around. Not rubbed around him, but he likes that soft.
And if you guys there's the Mrs. JP and the Bulldogs link in chat there. In case if you're interested in the flag or seeing more about it.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for being a doll. Union meeting after work tomorrow, huh? Okay. Don't think we need to grab something for supper tonight, though. I don't know what you want. I'm trying to think if I should grab him out of the swing right now, or can you guys hold the stream for like 2.5 seconds while I make him a bubba?
Yeah, I'm sure we can.
I believe we can do
Thank you
that.
so much, guys, because he's going to be like starving.
All right. Here we go.
Sounds like a good opportunity for some background noise. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I can definitely get your stickers done and out to you probably by tomorrow, Jeff. Because if we're not changing the design, I will just rip, print, zip. Same for you, JP. If you need any changes, let me know. But yeah, we can get these things moving.
Well, I didn't expect it to be that fast, but
Well, the more things I knock off the list, the better. And sometimes, like this, doing the cut for your keys, this is my opportunity for my brain to work. You know, instead of sitting here feeling like pressure, like I got to come up with a design for this. This is going. I'm doing something productive, and then my brain goes, "Oh, that's what I can do about the koozies." And so, you know, sometimes you got to multitask, but we will get it all together. These flashlights may be the death of me. I mean, I got to take each one apart in order to get my logo in there instead of the logo that's on them. So I may just send them with the logo that's on them because, damn, you know, I think the koozies, the buttons, and stuff are more important than that.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
true.
Oh yeah.
That is very true, Pat. I have to show this beauty off, though.
Oh yeah. Love that. The one, the only Park Rat metal detecting hoodie.
Dang.
Shoot, I don't even have one. Of course, hoodies aren't usually called for here in Florida. Great stuff. Love doing the specialty things. And I've been practicing with banners.
Oh,
Just to get some ideas about, you know, these old pendants. We all used to hang them up in our room with your school team on them or your favorite. It's like, So yeah, just experimenting around with that, seeing what works. And that might be something new coming out at the end of the year. But I may work slow. I may forget things from time to time, but I guarantee you, if you can dream it, I can achieve it. Let's get together, people. Pretty much my winter coat in Florida is anything with sleeves. It was cold yesterday, down to 58. Thought I was going to have to put on socks and underwear. Thank God it didn't come to that.
that would be awful, Pat. Inspirational, Pat. That's right, Pick.
I think it's important to be inspiring. But sometimes everybody needs a cheerleader.
That's right.
Everybody needs to be reminded from time to time that what you're doing is good. You may not achieve the results you want. You may not achieve them as fast as you want, but what you're doing is good. If you start your day and finish your day with the people around you happier than they were before you met them, you did awesome. At some point, you could be having a bad day, think of something ignorant I said and laugh. I've done my job. It was worth eating all those lead paint chips as a kid. Well, teenager too, you know.
At least that's what we're allowed to blame it on, right?
Yeah. I'm not going to blame any of it on the cannabis. It had to be the lead paint chips.
Is here.
Star of the show. There's no sprout.
Hey. We got both of your legs on the right side. Here we go. Whoa. Where you going? Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Hello, Sprout.
Hi, Uncle Jeppa. Hi, Uncle Pat. Hi, Uncle JP. Hi, Uncle Thomas over there in the chat. Hi.
Good old little Sprout.
Yeah, hi, Auntie Brenda. I was going to say Auntie Mama, but that would sound like backwards. Hi, kitty boy. Ooh, quanti. Ooh, quanti. Want to eat?
He's a waving. He's doing his little wave.
Hi, booby boo booped. Sorry. Want to eat? Yeah. I got it already. Hold on.
Squirrel. What's up, Squirrel?
Squirrel magnet fishing in the house. Good morning. Okay, hold on. Hi. Thank you for joining. I always try to cheers people, but sometimes I forget. And then again, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Gotcha.
That's the bottle you should have held up to cheers. Cheers.
Yeah, chew it, fellas.
I changed my Brunch with Bean image. It now features me and Little Sprout because he's always on it with me. So since he's been here, I think he's only missed one and a partial from sleeping in the swing. But sometimes, on those days, you doing good yourself. Oh, he must be answering somebody.
He's answering the squirrel.
Sorry. Is that working? Hold on. Oh, hold on. It just leaked. Oh, hold on. Nothing like nipple leakage. Hold on. I know. Hold on. I don't want to drown you. Nothing worse. Grandma's nipple leakage. Yuck.
Sounds like the name of the next Rolling Stones album.
Yeah, like Junior loves milk past the expiration date. He likes to chew his milk.
I was waiting on Pat to come up with something for that. I could see
I
this.
saw the wheels turning too. And again, it's a live. I mean, it's a live stream. It's an adult chat. Deal with it. Like I said, I think I've been fairly tame the last couple of months. Shake it with any rubber. Except the used one. I ain't gonna touch that.
Well, now what am I going to send you for Christmas?
Anything but that. I'll take the empty fucking wrapper it came in, okay?
I'll just get it back.
Hey, don't be making any animal balloons. Adult animal balloons. It's like, hey, my
It's a
dog.
dill dolphin.
Dill dolphin.
Oh my lord. This
Fudge has kicked in. Yay!
Fudge just kicked in.
Oh my god, you buddy. Careful. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to if you're snorkeling or not. Pick, is that what rubber cement was created for? For anything rubber. Oh, hold on, Bubba. I got a little. I just don't want it to drip. Biff. Biff. Chinese water torture from my nose. No, that would be from Grandpa. He's got the post nasal drip from like October through March. Just automatic because it's cold weather. But then he gets it doubly if he's metal detecting because you're always looking down. And I think always looking down has something to do with your nose draining. Yes, Pat. Meant for gluing the leaves back on a rubber plant. Shit.
Rubber cement. Morning, Jim.
Is she back?
No, it's Jim. Jim from
Jim. I thought you and your accent. I thought you said Jams. She would say she was at work, so listening. Hi.
Oscura Mining. That's Jim.
Jim. Let's see what we at. Oh, you sucked down an ounce. Quicker than ma'am.
That darn hillbilly accent, I tell you.
Right.
Gets you in all kinds of trouble.
Well, yeah. My cousins live in North Carolina. How far away are you from Wilson, JP?
Maybe 2 hours.
Okay, because I think
They're
she
not
said
far from Raleigh. They're east of Raleigh. I believe,
Raleigh.
right?
Yeah, yeah, they're more towards the seacoast. Yep.
Let me just ask the map.
Ask the map.
Because I think when they go on vacation to the beach, I think she said it's like 2 hours or 2.5 hours to Myrtle Beach.
2 hours and 11 minutes from my house to Wilson.
Wow. Yeah, I keep forgetting that everybody else has like good sized states compared to like what is our state like 200 miles from tip to bottom or something, I think. And like maybe 50 maybe I'm not even sure now how much across. Your brother lives where? Oh, in North Carolina. Yes, in Wilson. Pick's brother. Yeah. And then I have relatives, my cousins that live in Raleigh. Huh. And then they used to, I don't know if they still do, but that's how I know about the whole Lake Gaston, because they vacation there with, their speedboat and shit like that. It's like a huge lake that's shared by both states, Virginia and North Carolina. So I'm like, well, we don't have to move to North Carolina and be by your brother. We could stay on the Virginia side. Because I don't think I could go further than Virginia. North Carolina would be pushing it because of the humidity and the heat.
Due to taxes, you'd be better off in North Carolina or Tennessee. Just saying.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit. That was another thing I was looking at, because we have like taxes that are like, well, let's just say out of the hat, $3,000, if not more. And then when I was looking at shit in North Carolina, and it was like $800 and $600. Of course, there could be poverty-ridden fucking areas too. Like all the places in Norfolk, Virginia, they're real cheap. Yeah, why? Because they're freaking getting taken over by the water. So I'm like, no to beachfront Virginia.
Yeah, no, you don't want that.
No. And then I remember somewhere along the line too, it's like behind Norfolk, but blah blah blah. I'm not exactly how far it goes. There's some kind of gaming or a reserve. Now, is that just for wildlife, or can people live there?
That's just for wildlife.
That's what I thought.
Wildlife reserve.
And then when I was looking at North Carolina, and I was like, what you talking about? They get alligators over there. Like, really? And then you can't swim in the water because they always get sharks and shark attacks. Like, hello, we live in the East Coast in cold ass water. Every once in a while, you do see a shark. When we know that they're in the Cape Cod area, then we kind of stay out of the water. But I only go in deep enough to body surf, but that's deep enough for them to take a chunk out of you. Come through the freaking wave. No, ever since watching Jaws as a kid, anything that touches my feet in water, like seaweed, a crab, I'm like, ah. I'm like the freaking cowardly lion. Somebody touched my tail. It's him. Ready? Can we do this without you screaming? Whoa, sorry, Bob.
Say burp.
Burping. He hates burping. He usually goes straight up like a plank. Oh, there it is. I heard it. It was kind of plugged, but I heard it. It went. I know. I'm sitting you back. Hold on. We're going back. Do. Good boy. No bitching. Yay. No bitching. He hates taking burp breaks. Oh my god. A cement pond needed. The fuck? What does that mean, babe? If there is
Pool.
then I am Doctor.
Yeah, cement pond is a pool.
Oh, duh. Oh, if we move to more southern, right? Well, that was another thing I was looking for: property with the pool, preferably in ground, but even above ground would work.
Yeah, no
No
sharks.
in the pool, except if it's a blow up. Ride on, float.
Owning a pool's like owning a boat. You better bust out another 1,000 when something goes wrong.
Yeah, unless you do the. Again, I did my homework. You can make the a living pond thing, and the plants and wildlife, that fish kind of like help in the dirt. It filters out all the scum, keeps it on the cleaner side, something like that. Is my real hair color blonde? No, I just didn't get where he was coming from for a second. I am not a blonde in disguise. I was just like, what the fuck does a cement pond mean? Until Jeff Papa squared me off. Hi.
I'm a Jeffro Bodine fan, so, you know, he likes to call them cement ponds.
No, I've always been Auburn. Red highlights. My mother said I was blonde when I was a baby, but I don't know when I was 2. You have thin hair and can see through it. She was probably looking at my scalp.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I had strawberry blonde when I was a baby, but I know I got some real early pictures and my hair is auburn, so I don't get that. They said that about Sprout too, and I took him. Whoa, careful! I took him to his 2-week checkup or whatever the hell it was once he got out of the hospital, and one of the medical assistants, she was putting down his weight and all that stuff, and she's like, "Oh, he's got auburn hair." Where the hell are you seeing auburn from?
We want to hear it, Squirt. We want to hear it. Make the bar fan proud, Squirt.
Yeah.
I always say, give me a Heineken burp. Give me one of them deep beer burps. Oh. Yeah, no sharks. Then I was kind of, I forget where it is. Can you get off of me? Can you get off of me? Thanks.
We're trying to be the babysitters.
When I come in from the back room every morning, I gotta stop and squat down and bring freaking little Sprout to my so he can give him a kiss. And if he hears him before I do, he comes running to wherever I am to let me know that little Sprout bitching. Look at these two. Hi. Who got? Hi.
Oh, they just don't know the torture they're about to see when he starts walking.
When he starts what?
Walking.
Oh, trust me. It's all coming back. You know what I mean? Like, this little guy is going to keep me in shape, huh, Baba? He already is. Plus, I said to Pick the other day, pretty funny I got 2 hip replacements. You know, they say shit happens for a reason. Now I can be fucking chasing after this kid for years. Ah, Baba.
MJ.
I don't get shit for service where I'm working today, but it's such a beautiful view of the water. Nice. Burp the entire alpha. I used to be able to burp the entire. Well, I probably could still, but I won't.
Pig's worried about when he starts talking.
See, what did I say earlier? Yeah, his first word is going to be the F bomb.
Yeah, of course.
That's what Pig's like. You got to keep saying that. I've been saying this for so long. You know how hard it's going to be to. I'm going to try, but good.
Yeah. Now you got to filter. Filter.
Yeah, but it just doesn't have that sting. If I go to call somebody a friggin' duty head, you know what I mean? Don't come on my live stream and put your poop around. It just doesn't have that shock value, okay? You know, my words have always been so I don't have to put my hands on people. I don't need to punch you in the throat because I'll tell you something and you'll be fucking joking, okay? Or crying. I learned that skill a long time ago. I'm worried about, the talking. We're still there. Yeah. Not holy shit. I just saw some kid on TikTok in the middle of the night. I was watching a TikTok thing, and it was this little kid's birthday, and they're singing happy birthday, and he's screaming, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. He says about 6 times. I was like, oh my God. And then everybody shut up, and he went, and blew his candles out. I'm like, well, apparently he doesn't like the happy birthday song. Most babies, though, for their first birthday, I have to say, do kind of cry during that whole freaking ordeal. So I think I just might do a smash cake and be like, here, go at it.
Well, you got to understand he's having a traumatic day that day.
Chantel cried to her. Oh, Chantel cried because when I went to do her cake thing that I made for her to blow the candle out, her hands went, or her husband, or her dad was holding the cake, but her hands went for the flame, so I grabbed her hands away. And then from that point on, I'm like, okay. Blow out the candles, and then her face just changed. Like, did I do that? Good morning,
Papa Ross.
Paula Abrams.
Papa Ross is in the house. Hope you're feeling better, Bill.
First, in a betting pool, he wants. His first word is either going to be "holy shit" or an F bomb, or a combination F and holy shit. I'm gonna be like, holy cuckaballs. No, can't even say that, right? So what? Dingleberries? Oh man, this is gonna be like the hardest thing.
It's for your benefit, so you don't have to go to the school and pick the kid up so often.
Ever hear of fucking homeschooling? Sorry.
There you go. Then it won't matter what he says.
Exactly, right? Oh, holy moly.
Might be the best route to go.
No, both of my kids went to school. They didn't really, except that Chantel was very chatty. Or they called it a gang. Why? Because she has 5 friends that walk around together. She's in a gang. Didn't help that we came from the low-income housing project. Hey, hello. We need to burp. Oh, no, Plankton. Oh, there he goes. There he goes, standing up. Stop.
He's all over.
No. Oh, my crying out loud. No, me going here. Oh, let's fake you out. Want to fake you out? Let's fake you out. Sure, that's a nipple. Sure. It's like meme. Dried up and nothing's going to come from it. Can you get off of me? I felt it. I felt you burp. Yep. You hear him? Oh, can you get off of me? I know, freaking dog. Like, hello. Jesus. Oh, I'm having a hot flash. Where's that? Where's the remote? I can turn the ceiling fan on. Yes. Yes. Oh no, we took the batteries out. Nope, not out of that one. I will shut it off in 5 minutes, babe. Don't have a cow. Scene stealer. Yeah, he is. Oops. I get the bottle like this. I get this against his cheek. He's like, hello, ma'am. That is not where you stick the nipple. He's almost done anyways.
He knocked that bottle back real quick.
Yeah, he does. That's why I try to get him in between, a couple of the ounces anyways, because I don't want him, getting belly aches and shit, but he don't want to stop. But he just barely has enough suck energy to take the 4 ounces. And then he's all like, oh.
He's milk drunk after that.
Yeah. Like I told hubby, once he starts, Milo wants in the stream. Hold on, he can't be on the same lap. I got the little one on. You're killing me. This one puts off so much heat. I mean, I do too, but the combination of us, like, I don't know if you can see the sweat beading on my forehead. For homeschooling, which means I have to unschool some of the crap they be teaching kids, right?
Yeah.
See, I would be lost trying to teach math because now they do this. I don't even know what kind of math, but it isn't anything that we were brought up doing.
Stupid, man.
Like, I still try to do those freaking riddles that people put out. It's like a 5 plus 3 times 7 plus 4 equals, you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, from what I remember, you do multiplication and or division first. You get that equation.
My dear Aunt Sally.
Huh?
Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Oh, the pademas or whatever it's called. Pam does or whatever, yeah. And then you do that, and people are like, what school did you go to? People just do it right across, you know what I mean? And that's not how it is. But I do the ones that have pictures, like one coffee cup or a coffee cup and a coffee cup equals 6. Whoa. And then 2 pairs of shoes and 2 pairs of shoes is 6. So that would be like 3 for each pair of shoe. But then they give you the thing at the bottom and it's like a half a freaking a coffee cup or 1 shoe, not the both of the pair. You know what I mean? So you got to pay attention to the pictures. Because people are like, oh, that was this and this is this. No, because it's a half a cup of coffee. Or it's 1 shoe, not 2. Modern math. You Lord help me. Hi, what you doing? Are we done? My face run? Front and center. Look, Mama, you got your bibs. They're so thirsty. Thirsty bibs. Huh. Hi, I'm all better now. Oh. Come here, Bob. He's getting there, but he still, every once in a while, has a head crash. Poopy poop poops.
Make him stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, once he can hold his head up, then I can put him in, like, I got this little cushion. It's like a mini couch, a mini sofa. They sit in and it helps hold them up. So instead of shoving them on the Papasan pillow, we can swap that out for a small couch pillow on the couch. His thing lately is licking. He either licks my skin or he licks his mitten. That usually comes before the drool, huh? And you have to wear the bib all the time, or you're going to be totally soaking wet. Oh, Milo's got his ball gag. And when I say ball gag, he grabs his blanket, a mouthful of blanket, and he does like the cat thing with his feet. It's a pacifying thing. But yeah, he's got a mouthful of blankie. So he's self-consoling. Ooh, did you hear the doggy? Oh, did you hear that doggy bark? Did you hear the doggy bark? Huh?
What are you doing, Sprout?
Yeah, hi everybody. Yeah, hi everybody. I know I can never get him the right way so that he's facing head on, or I get that stupid logo in the way. There, now everybody can see. Now everybody can see your cutie patootie face. Huh. What you doing? I can't wait till he starts making noise so I can go doo 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 doo. What you doing? You're not sitting right. I guess you're all right. Want to do the cheetah branch? No, I don't want to do the cheetah branch yet. You just ate. We do the cheetah branch, it's going to turn into the waterfall. Yeah, definitely too cold to be bringing this little one up to the mountain. He'd be freaking frozen like an ice cube.
You got all winterized, didn't you?
We got to go back. We had to come home early because Sprout was giving Chantel a hard time. So we ended up coming home Saturday and picking him up by like 6:30 p.m. She sent us a text. I don't know if I should say anything or not because I don't, I feel bad if you guys come back. But he's not giving in to sleeping. Nothing she does, he's more than whining, I'm sure, so that she's constantly standing there rocking him on the side of the bed. But I told her, hey, I just remembered we got the chair in the bag that converts into a rocking chair. We bought them specifically because we got little Sprout. So Friday, when I bring him over with his Papasan pillow, his freaking bouncy chair, and what else do I have to bring over? Oh, his mat that he looks up with the shit that's dangling. I brought that the last time. So, it's about the only toy that he plays with right now at the time. And then I'll bring over the rocking chair in a bag so she'll be able to sit down and rock him. She does scream, but sometimes the kid wants to be with you on your lap,
Sometimes they just need to lay there and scream until they fall asleep.
I know, and I do, but he screams so bad he starts choking and gagging and shit.
And that's perfectly normal. As long as they're choking, gagging, and still screaming,
they're still breathing, right?
Yeah, this is how we learn.
That separation. My neighbors had the same problem. They can't leave the kid with anybody because they start screaming and they can't handle it.
Right.
I don't have a problem with it. I just lay them in the bed and put them in their chair, whatever, and they can scream as long as they want. They're gonna stop eventually.
Yeah, I do too. And then, like I said, to a point, and I'm like, okay, apparently that's not working. On to something else. But
you were 2 minutes away from it working.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, I gotta know real quick, just a little off subject. JP, how many stickers do you want? And same for you, Jeff.
I don't know what, 50.
50, all right.
Regular amount.
All right. Yeah. I'll be getting you hooked up.
No problem there.
As we speak.
But I also was told too that by a couple of nurses or whatever that babies that are special, like Hayden, they tend to be a little more irritable, which kind of sucks, Like they have a hard time self-consoling
That's right,
too.
Mom.
Dana Reed's in the house.
And the
Welcome.
earlier you can start it, the better it is.
I'm telling you right now, since I realized that the thing like this and the bear burrowing his face only when it's time for bed, it's because the light bugs the shit out of him. So now he's got a sheet draped over half his crib, half that his head goes into. What's the other thing I was just gonna say? Giving him more formula. That's been working. So like when he's actually crash and I put him down, he freaking stays and he sleeps for 4 or 5 hours now. So that's great. But I put him on his little mat so he plays with the dangly things in front of him and like Pick went to check on him because we thought he was starting to cry or whatever. And what it is he's finding his voice and he's like, talking to the shit that's hanging down, He does it when he's watching the jellyfish on the TV too. He needs to learn a little each time, just a couple of minutes. Yep. And that's exactly what I do. I don't pick him up every second that he's screaming. Screw that. I have shit to do too. You know what I mean? Plus, it always seems to be I wake up in the middle of the night and I gotta go tinkle. And the next thing you know, he's screaming bloody murder because I don't know if he can't. He smells that I'm not in the room. I don't know what it is. But I'm like, really, kid? I can't even take a piss without you freaking out.
Good, Thomas.
Poor timing on my part because I should be peeing before he wakes up. Not. Oh, look at Pat working away in the background.
Gotta get it done.
Well, we're glad you made it there safely, Thomas, and you have a great Monday. And if I don't see you before then, I hope you have an awesome Thanksgiving. Welcome back, Stu. Ooh. You are making me sweat. You want to go in your bouncy chair? Wait, let me rephrase that. You're going in your bouncy chair?
Never give the kid a choice.
I know, right? Good boy. Good boy. And if he starts bitching, it might be because he's been to swing for 3 hours and he's got a pissy diaper.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Let me turn the volume back on for that. There you go. There's your fishies. Whew, holy moly. Oh. And I don't even have the space heater on. I'm like, he just makes my body go.
Temperature goes straight up, huh?
So bad. Got a phone call. Thank you. Have a good day, Paula Abrams. Thanks for stopping by today. Poison poop? What's that, Stu? Hot flash. Yes, he definitely gives me hot flashes. It's like Milo. I cannot take Milo leaning against me for too long because he just throws so much heat for a small freaking dog, man. It's like somebody put a brick in the fire and then they strapped it to me. I'm like, oh, too much heat. Mama, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out with us. What do we got here? 2.5 hour stream so far.
Mm-hmm.
Holy moly. I appreciate it. But I also understand that there are people do work. People do work for a living. So thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us.
Do you have that one, Pat?
Oh, that's nice.
No, do you got that design as well?
I believe so. Let me
Hey, you want me to make you big?
No.
take a,
Okay, I didn't know if you could see it.
take a
Yeah,
look in the library here.
It's the
Oh,
one that
crap.
you was. Oh.
Dang it. I've got a job sending over to the printer. And I tried to look in the library. Now everything's gone this opaque white.
Oh no.
That'll slow me down, but I do believe I have that one.
I believe you designed it, so.
Mm-hmm.
5-pound heater. Yeah.
Cockamoo. That's going to slow me down. Damn it. Oh, well.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Patrick.
It's odd. When I do a design, I send it over to the printer to check it on paper. I send that over to the printer. Takes a few seconds. When I say, yes, I've got this design. I love it. Somehow it knows, because I changed the paper type that I'm using. So when I go to send it over to the printer, even though I'm direct connect plugged in, sometimes it takes anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour for the design to transfer over to the printer before it starts printing.
Oh wow.
And that slowdown time, I thought, oh, I can do other designs, but I can't, because as soon as I touch something, the whole process slows down. And so that's when I've got to go online and look up clip art, or be working something like, I could start weeding this stuff that I just cut for you, but that's an involved process that'll take a couple of hours. And I don't like to start that and then come back to it. I just want to go straight through. So, but is that a design you want this time around? Because I'm already sending over the last design I did for you.
Both. I was going to double down because I'm totally out of those.
Okay, yeah. Not a problem, brother.
And you're cheaper than sticker meal, so.
Well, hell yeah, and you're paid way in advance.
See, we used Sticker app. It's like a polar bear or something like that.
Sticker app is cheaper than sticker mule, but they're not as fast.
Right. Yeah. Well, actually, we got ours fairly, I think, within a week of ordering them. And one of them came quick and the other one didn't, but that's because I didn't, stupid me. I'm like, what do you mean it's going to be in a PDF file? How the fuck do I do that? Well, that's when somebody said, you go to your picture and you hit print. If you don't have a printer, then it'll save it, and it saves it as a PDF file. And you just send that one to them. Yeah, like, alrighty then.
I keep a credit with Parkrat, so don't have to send them money.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We always cover it ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, our Team Clambake one with all our gear and the shiny iridescent thing, those are all gone. We got the clams left, but now we're rethinking. Like I said, I got a picture of him metal detecting on the beach. We're probably going to have that take place of one with all the gear, which is what our YouTube in the little circle is. It's all our gear, so we'll probably have one of him anyways, metal detecting, take over that one, or take over that one because we don't have any more of the other ones. And then I'm debating whether or not continuing with that one. The picture was bigger because it was on my, like, the dining room table had candles and blah blah blah. So when I first took the picture, was the candles and all the gear behind it in between two windows. But you're only allowed so much. So I'm like, okay, nix the candles. Just try to get all the gear, which is a paddle from the kayak, the root slayer digger tool. There's 2 metal detectors and I think our fishing rods that are in that picture.
And a paddle.
Yeah, the paddle should be right next to the digger. To the 2 biggest things in the front of the sticker. But because again, outdoor adventures, right? So it's like, yep. I tried to do them so that it would be all in the picture, but it still came out like you only see part of the metal detectors. Whatever. I'm not a pro.
Bar tabs work that way. It's not a bar tab per se. It's
Right?
just paying for a product in advance.
And calls and texts keep coming in.
I was going to say, we're probably going to call this at the 3-hour mark. We get about 20 minutes left to the stream. I feel weird. I like I said, it's only been a couple of streams I've done that has been 3 hours. So it's a what? A B tab? I don't want to bore anybody or take up, a lot of their time.
Oh, no, we're good. And right now, Brewer's Image is 10% sent over to the printer.
10%, Lord have mercy.
Well, first I got to
Bye, babe.
get them all printed. Then I put the clear coat on them to give them the shininess and durability. Then I have to run them through the cutting machine to get them all cut out right and replace any that went bad. So it is a long process, but I enjoy it. It's nice to stay active, have a purpose, get things done.
Jeez, that sun's bright.
Mm-hmm.
No shade? No mini blind?
You need
it's the mini blind.
You need some ATF glasses.
The blinds up. Mini blinds up.
Wow, that is bright.
Yeah.
Bill, you take care now. Rest up as much as you can.
Yeah.
And have a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Hopefully we'll see him at his Tuesday stream if he's going to be doing that this week.
Definitely.
That would be good.
Glad to know he's doing good, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to see Bill. Good to see, brother.
Happy blessing there. And, of course,
Hopefully
for those of you interested in having more fun, there will be a Brewers live stream tonight.
Yeah.
But you don't want to miss out on that. We'll have a lot more laughs and, adult-style content.
Yeah.
Smoke if you got them. Bring your own bottle.
Bye, everybody. Just dig in. Have fun. Hope you find stuff. And hope all of you guys and your family have a wonderful turkey day.
So, MJ, his stream usually starts at 8:30.
Yep.
And that'll be fun. I'll be there around 9 because I want to make sure I get a clear amount of time on my projects today. And if I stop at 9, that means I had at least 12 hours on the job and I don't have to feel bad about anything.
You should never have to feel bad, Pat.
Yeah.
I don't smoke, but I think I can find a bottle.
There you go. Or an edible, whatever works for you.
Right? Just don't bring an infinity bottle or you'll be beyond. Infinity and beyond.
Was that a punch at JP? Don't bring an infinity bottle.
Yes, that's East Coast time, MJ.
Yes, MJ.
I must have missed that. It must have been on another stream that I missed.
We're out here, so we try not to plan our streams based on the left coast.
Yeah, the
Take it
timeline
easy,
thing already gets confusing for everybody. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
I can't tell you how many times I was early to Mark Miller's.
Yeah.
Like,
An hour
oh,
early.
he must have meant his 8 o'clock. I get it now.
I could drink cherry wine or real eggnog. Eat. Eggnog is, I mean, I don't know why. I used to be able to drink it when I was a kid, but now I'm like, oh.
No.
Wasn't trying to insult you, MJ. I was just talking about the coast, not you.
Yeah.
That's what I told everybody the other day. It's like, when our Thanksgiving dinner's over, there ain't going to be nothing left except the left wing because nobody wants to touch that crap.
Oh my God. Oh, I heard somebody go, dude. Hey, we get the freaking bar fam happening today.
Oh my God.
What's going on,
Thomas?
Thomas?
Still kind of dark here.
Still
Dang.
dark.
What's going on? So what is it? What time is it? It's almost
4 hours behind.
almost 1, right? And it's 3 hours difference to you guys?
Yeah, it's almost
4.
4 hours. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's 8:45.
Wow. So it's before my stream even begins. We do a jump back in time.
Yep.
That's it. We should be able to tell him what the winning lottery numbers are, and we'll all be billionaires.
If it worked that way, yes, we would be.
Oh, yeah.
We definitely play that to our advantage for sure.
Mhm.
See, I would probably use like the eggnog to maybe possibly make French toast. I don't know. I just think eggnog, and my mind pictures me sucking up a mouthful of egg white or something.
Mm. Eggnog is the shit, man.
Actually, back in the day, they used to have PDQ. They were little pellets, like way before Nesquik and stuff. It was strawberry PDQ, chocolate PDQ, and eggnog PDQ. I used to just shake those pellets out.
Mm.
Screw the milk.
See, I'm more of a custard person instead of eggnog. I like a nice vanilla custard.
Yeah, see, I'm not a custard. If I get a Boston, what do you call them? A Boston cream donut,
Yeah.
and squishing that fucker to get all that spuge out. I might even rim it with my finger to.
If you think that's a turnoff, you're wrong.
I even have a hard time with the jelly film. You know what I mean? I'm just like, but yeah, I never was a big custard person. Maybe vanilla pudding or something, but yeah, tapioca and butterscotch and all.
Did you ever donut smash when you were kids? We used to get in trouble for that. When you get one of those like filled donuts that's got the cream filling or the jelly filling in there, and me and my brother would like aim the little belly button at each other and to.
No, I don't.
We always get into so much trouble for that, but it was like our thing. And note to anybody that wants to attempt that: do not do that in the back seat of my mother's car. She will kill you while still driving.
Yeah, I will choke you out. I will hold your head out. Oh, then again, back in the day, you'd have to do the roll-up windows.
Oh yeah,
don't have that button next to her.
I remember
we always
doing
had
that the next day, and I was like,
Kreme.
"Sorry, Mom."
We always had Krispy Kreme, and it was sacrilegious to do anything harmful to a Krispy Kreme besides eat
Yeah,
it
I've never
without
had
it.
a Krispy Kreme. We've been brought up on Dunkin' Donuts.
Mm-mm-mm.
Honey dip when I was a kid. Now it's called glazed, I think. But yeah,
Mm.
honey dip was my favorite donut. Now my favorite one is the blueberry cake donut. It's a cross between.
You can't even compare Krispy Kreme to a Dunkin' Donut.
Oh, I'm
'Cause you
sure.
got
Oh,
cake
no.
batter versus yeast roll. I mean, it's like
Mhm.
Oh, is that what it
totally
is?
different.
Oh, I mean,
The
when
Dunkin' it depends on what kind of Dunkin' you get. I mean, the Dunkin' Donuts made the eclairs that are the exact same thing as the cream filled, Krispy
mm,
Kreme. The same
yeah, but
style. When you get them,
nothing beats a hot Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, just a
Mm.
Now,
simple
are they
round
crispy?
slice.
no,
Mm.
Okay.
No,
they're so squishy you can squish them real flat, and they just,
Oh,
especially
you
when
can
they're
fit
hot.
like 2 in your mouth in one shot.
So,
Yeah.
so they got to be kind of doughy, almost like the honey dipped.
When they're hot, they're
Yeah,
wonderful.
you can smush them. If you smushed them when they're hot, they'd be about the size of one of the Munchkins.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you could smush them up.
Plus, weren't you guys or some people were talking about? I think it was on vacation and la 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 la, and the light was on at the Krispy Kreme, so everybody. Oh yeah, you guys took Jeff there, right? Jeff ate like half a dozen or something like.
Oh yeah, he'd never had a hot Krispy Kreme in his life, and he was taking them down faster than my dog does.
And he's like, I get diabetes.
Oh, yeah.
That would be me.
One time we were at a funeral, and my nephews were little, like 8 and 9 years old, and we said to Uncle Bill, Aunt Linda, it's like, we're going to take them out of here for a while, and we'll meet you all over after when they're doing the food and stuff. They're like, yeah, that's cool. So we took them out of there and saw the hot now sign, and the boys had never had hot Krispy Kremes in their life, and they fell in love with them. It was about a month or so later, we were at another funeral, and going along, and we got about 15 minutes in, and little Johnny leans over and says, is this when we go for the donuts now? It's like, that's not an actual thing that happens. We just did it the once. He was like, damn it. It's like, okay, yeah, let's get out of here. We'll go find some donuts.
Thomas got booted. I was kind of wondering. I thought maybe he.
Yeah, I need a bumper sticker that says "I break for the hot sign."
Why did you drop your weights? What did I say?
Yeah, High Tone Drifter, he really enjoyed the Krispy Kreme. I mean,
Oh yeah, man, that was
that, and I remember reading a thing too. He wanted garlic knots.
oh yeah, yeah. He
And I
loved
said,
the garlic knots.
if you have pizza dough in your grocery store, or dough to make pizza or fried dough or shit like that, you just roll it out, tie it in a knot.
Yeah, that's not a common thing in Austria. When he took his wife and a stepdaughter to New York, they were all having a good time. The girls were tired of walking around. He looked out the window and saw a Krispy Kreme with a hot now sign on and ran down, and his wife's just, oh, grab 2. And he's like, you don't know. He went back up to
2 boxes, sure.
Yeah, he went back up to the room with 2 boxes, and he's like, nobody had room for dinner. Yeah. Between the 3 of them, they wiped them out.
Wow.
No doubt.
Munchies.
Yeah.
I mean, I can personally eat 12 of them myself in one sitting. I mean,
my wife and I have done that.
If they're hot, they don't stand a chance.
No.
Right. I can see like the chocolate glaze or whatever just oozing, just melting down the donut. Oh my
no,
goodness.
that clear glaze is freaking awesome.
The clear glaze is the way to go. I mean, you don't want.
Oh, that's all they do is clear glaze on everything.
No,
No,
that's just the ones that are the best.
Right. See, that's my take on it. Like I said, I was a honey dip. I was a honey dip chick for a long time. Now it's glazed.
They even had the Reese's edition, the Reese's peanut butter cup, because it had the chocolate drizzle on the outside and the peanut butter center. Those were yeah.
Like a boner.
Hold on. I got it. Oh. It's one of those moments. I'm telling you, you just can't. You don't know until you try.
And Brewer's Images just reached 23%.
Well, the sticker image. I was going to say
it's a long process.
Like through the roof.
I can't imagine what it's going to be like when I get my poster printer. That's going to be something else.
They never heard of a s'more before, Thomas?
Well, they're outside the continental, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then again, they might not have. Well, I know a lot of people from the UK hate freaking Hershey's.
Yeah,
They
that
said
is
that-
true. They'd rather have a Cadbury.
You know,
Yeah,
they're
hey,
like, "That is the
chocolate's
worst."
chocolate.
And we love freaking Hershey bars, and they're like, that is the worst
I
tasting.
beg to differ on that one, Pat. Roseanne from the UK sent me a box with a bunch of Cadbury chocolates from the UK. Yeah, Hershey don't stand a chance. Just saying.
Yeah, Hershey
Well, I'm
is.
saying they may make even better s'mores. Don't
Most
if,
definitely.
if you're living in a country that doesn't have marshmallow and graham crackers, move your ass out.
Right. Or figure out how to fucking make a graham cracker.
Yeah.
Like, what are they made from? What the hell is a graham? I know
About
what a graham
$10.
Yeah, wrong way. I love you guys. Oh my god, I don't care.
You asked the right crowd.
Chocolate is the UK chocolate is different. Yeah, because even like Nestle's chocolate is sweeter than Hershey's. Like, I'm not gonna say that Hershey's is close to like baking chocolate because I love Hershey Kisses and just plain Hershey chocolate bar. Nestle's is definitely sweeter, I think. And
This means that somewhere in the world, somebody's partying too hard and the next day has the Cadbury squirts.
right? You ate too much chocolate.
I got the Nestle squirts.
Oh my god. Oh, is that where the kisses come from? You're like trying to hold it in as you're going to the freaking bathroom and it's falling out.
I got the chocolate drizzle right here.
Well, there's a visual. If you ever want to stop eating freaking Hershey kisses, they're asshole kisses.
I mean, if anybody in the UK wants to send me another care package that has a bunch of Cadbury chocolates, I will not snarl my nose.
Hell no.
Not the slightest.
I like the caramel one. And then what was that other one that looked like? What the hell was the other one? It was kind of like a Butterfinger, I think. It was a honey one. It kind of like melted in your mouth, almost like the Butterfinger. I don't know if it said it didn't say crackle. It was in or I thought it was like peanut brittle. It was in a yellow wrapper, but it had like I want to say hard honey, like it broke down in your mouth almost like cotton candy or whatever. But harder. That's why I said kind of like the Butterfinger. The Butterfinger is like what do you call that shit? Insulation dipped in chocolate.
I can't remember now, but yeah, I had a few of them. I think I had one or two.
Oh, I just rolled the vein in my knuckle.
I was not a big fan of the Turkish Delight though.
No! Oh my god, that was the chocolate rose water. Oh my god. That was yeah. And they they think that shit's the shit.
Yeah. Turkish Delight I did not enjoy.
It's the shit, all right. Yeah, it was like rose flavored jelly type base. It was gross. Yeah.
Maybe it's really good if you spend a lifetime eating goat.
Yeah, well, I sucked off the chocolate and spit out the jelly. To maybe 2 or 3, and I was just like, I can't. It's just yucky.
No, wait a minute. Rewind that. Listen back to that again. I sucked the chocolate off and spit out the jelly. Didn't sound good in your favor, Bean.
Did I not say the thing about the donuts with the shit on the inside? Or get that out of here. Yeah, no. If it wasn't honey dipped, my second fave when I was a kid was the powdered donut.
Yeah,
Powdered
the
sugar.
milk chocolate and the caramel together, the Cadbury one was.
Flake
Oh, yeah,
bar.
that's where it
I
was.
think that might be it, Dana. I think so. It was pretty good though. Not as good as the Cadbury. But see, like we have Cadbury here in America. You won't catch me eating one of those Cadbury egg things.
Mm-mm.
Those things are way too sweet. And I like chocolate. I like sweet, but that's like
Mm. But if you want to effectively egg someone's house, get those. That stuff's hard to clean off.
Will you melt it first a little bit?
Nah, just wick it.
Really?
Oh yeah, all that
Oh,
stuff
I
gets
eat
into the pitch of the
caramello sauce.
Here,
stucco.
Hunter, Treasure Hunter, thanks for joining. Let's see what time we got here. We got about half a minute, not even left. So, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna grab my outro. I haven't played it in a while.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Thank you guys so much for joining me, hanging out for 3 hours.
La.
I'm like, where is that? I don't even see it over here. I don't want to hit anybody. There we go. Remove. There we go. So thank you.
I like how it says happy ending.
Oh, I don't have anybody on this side, but anywho. Lucas, did we do that? I want to thank all
Cover
of you.
your head, Jeff.
Oh, thank you so much for coming up and being here with me and holding the stream while I had to run and do stuff for Little Sprout. Hey, I'm sure we'll see each other on everybody else's stream this week, but I just still want to say to everybody that I hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy family time because you never know. That time might not be the same. So enjoy your family. I hope everybody has enough food to keep their bellies full and good cheer. And hey, if you have liquid to drink and trees to burn, then yip, yip, yip.
If you're the type of person where the holidays bring you down, find a live stream with this guy. I guarantee you'll laugh.
I guarantee you will laugh too. And if you don't, then keep on keeping on. Keep looking for something else. Because if you don't laugh at this shit. But anyways, I'm going to end it because we did go just a little over to the 3-hour mark. But thank you guys that are up here on my panel. Park Rep, Metal Detecting, JP Londonmore, Brewers Prospecting. Mwah. Love you all. Everybody in the chat. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you. Oh, I hear Little Sprout starting to hoot like a freaking, not hoot, but starting to do its coyote cry.
Saying bye.
Right? He's letting everybody know, hello, I got a wet diaper. My balls are starting to burn.
Yeah, you and me both, kid.
Love to all. Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you later.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Yeah, everybody.
Come on, Sprout. Mem is coming. Not for real, but